Financial Freedom Accelerator Program. Guys, how many of you absolutely loved yesterday's session? How many of you absolutely loved yesterday's session? Hope your health is fine. Yes, I'm doing much better. Thanks for asking. I'm doing much better. But how many of you loved yesterday's session? Was amazing, super, loved it. Very happy after yesterday. Amazing. Guys, let me tell you something. Okay, let me tell you something. If you all liked it, if you all loved yesterday's session, okay, today's session is gonna be, it's gonna completely blow your minds. It's gonna completely blow your minds. Type in a MB in the chat box if you are ready to have your mind completely blown in day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator. So that is the value that today's sessions carry. So before we jump into that, guys, a quick revision of all the rules of the FFA. Number one, take notes. Okay, I hope all of you already have a notebook and a pen with you. Keep taking notes throughout the session, otherwise you will regret it later on. I told you the same yesterday as well. Take notes, keep your pen and paper ready. No recordings, live only. Prateek sir, Rahul sir, me, all of us are taking out the time to deliver this session live. Attend it live, take away all the learnings directly from us. No recording. Number 3, join in from your laptop if it is possible, but if it is if it is not possible, phone is absolutely okay. But if possible, laptop is okay. Laptop is great. Then you won't have to zoom in, zoom out of your screen, etc., etc. Number 4, do the work. Okay, absolutely, whatever homework is given to you, do it, because it will really help, be helpful to you. Okay. Number 5, no negativity in the chat box. Number 6, participate and be the most active you have ever been on a Zoom call. The more the energy that you give us, it will help us give you more energy back from our side as well. And lastly, if you do not pay attention, if you scroll via Instagram, YouTube, WhatsApp, chat with your friends, etc., you will lose track of the session, and hence you will lose out on opportunities. So complete 100% attention in the session. Is everyone with me? Is everyone with me with all the rules of the FFA? Can I have a clear in the chat box if everyone is absolutely clear and will adhere to all the rules of the FFA? Yes? Yes? Chalo. Okay. Perfect. Superb. Okay. Moving forward. How many of you did yesterday's homework? How many of you did yesterday's homework? Me. I did it. Okay, I see a couple of no's. You can be honest. How many of you did not do it? Type in no in the chat box if you were not able to do it. No? Did a couple of them? Not all? No? Okay, partially done. Okay, superb. Guys, if you have done it, not done it, it is okay. I'll just remind you, what were the homeworks for day 1. Number 1, the EMI calculator. We learned about the EMI calculator. I had shared you the link. I wanted you to calculate the, the tenure of the loan that you can reduce of your loan, if you start using prepayments. Number 2, tell your family about your, about any sort of investments or insurance policies that you have made. Number 3, apply for a credit card of your choice, because it can help you save 10% of your monthly expenses. It is very much possible if you start using a credit card. And number 4, today's Nifty closing price and Nifty 100 top gainer stock. Okay, so these were the homeworks for day 1. Whoever did it, okay, it is superb. Okay, kudos to each and everyone who have done the homework, or even if partially you have done it. For people who have partially not done it, and for people who have not done it at all, I will request you all, okay, in fact I will suggest you all, please do the homework after today's session, not right now. After today's session, do it, because it will be really helpful for you. Okay, it will, these are the small things which will actually help you in the long run. Okay, so do this. It will it is good for your personal finance. It is good for it is just good for your finances in general. Okay, can I get a commitment that if you have not done it, or if you have partially not done it, you will do it after today's session, or before tomorrow's session? Can I get this commitment from each and everyone? Yes. Okay, yes. And for people who have done it, kudos to you all. Okay, kudos to you all. Okay, chalo, moving forward. Now guys, this is the schedule of the FFA. Today we are in the day 2, okay, the second day of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program, where we'll be learning about building strategies. Okay, we'll build strategies right from scratch. How many of you are super excited to build strategies right from scratch? Your own strategies. how to build it. Okay, so that is what we'll be learning in day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program. Tomorrow, day 3 is all about automated stock market trading using AI. That is what we'll learn tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, basically day 4, we'll learn all about the world of multi-bagger investing. So this is the schedule of the 4-day, FFA program. Now, before we move, dive deep into day 2 of the program, let us quickly do a very fast summary of day 1. Guys, do you want to do a quick summary of whatever we learned in day 1 of the program? A quick 2-minute summary? Yes, let us just quickly do it. Okay? First thing, we learned about asset allocation, which is one of the most important drivers for an amazing investment portfolio. Then number 2, we learned about the different investment options available and the best to beat the unfactored nightmare. What was the unfactored nightmare? It was inflation. Then number 3, we learned about comparing Nifty 50 versus equal allocation strategy. Then we learned SpringPad's Alpha Plus investing strategy that generated 66% returns in the last 1 year. Then we learned about life insurances. Then we learned about the world of credit cards, which can save you 10% of your monthly expenses. Then we learned about the magic of prepayment. How many of you felt that this was one of the highlights of yesterday's session? Magic of prepayment. Amazing, MB. Chalo, super. Then we learned about getting the right mindset for trading. Very important, having the correct mindset, the right mindset. Then we learned about the 3 factors for future value of money: amount, time, and rate of return. And the factor which we can actually control is rate of return. So we learned about the difference between a 15% CAGR versus a 25% CAGR. That in the short run it might not differ a lot, but in the long run it can cause it can cause a lot of difference in your wealth creation. Okay, so we learned about that. Then we learned the secret Nifty 50 rebalance strategy that generates 43% annual returns. Then we learned about the overview of a rule-based trading system and the magic of a rule-based trading system, which can save us a lot of time, money, and effort as well. Okay, so this is what we did in day 1, and in day 2 we are going to be learning from Prateek sir to share. Prateek sir is going to be sharing a secret strategy that gives 30% CAGR on back-tested results as well. Okay, then you will be learning how professional traders use a little known layering concept to exponentially increase their returns. Then we learned how can you trade alongside with your job using peak framework. Then we will be building a no-code rule-based trading system for ourselves. Okay, and we'll be uncovering the untold truth of stock markets as well, and we'll be having the biggest surprise for passionate learners from us. Plus we'll be marking the attendance. Okay, we'll be the biggest surprise for passionate learners from us who want to continue their learning journey with us beyond the 4 days of the program as well, and we'll be marking attendance for today as well. Okay guys, excited for day 2? Super excited for day 2? How many of you are super duper excited? Okay, and we'll be learning all of this, guys, directly from my mentor, from someone whom I have learned it all from. Besides Rahul sir, this is my second mentor, Prateek sir. I owe all my success in the stock market to Rahul sir and Prateek sir. Guys, can we have a heartiest, the warmest and the heartiest welcome Prateek sir in the chat box? If you all can truly welcome him, because he has taken out his precious time in order to come live and teach us everything about the world of stock market in the simplest and the most easiest manner. Welcome Prateek sir. Welcome.
Hi everyone, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Adi, for that warm welcome. I hope you're doing well. Again, so great to see everyone here today with us. Today's session is going to be super amazing. Adi just mentioned, you guys can see the screen. Before we begin, can you just make sure my audio is okay and you can see me? All right, is that great?
I can see you perfectly fine. Yeah, your audio is
perfect. Okay, so I can't wait to get started. We're going to do a lot of amazing things today, and we are going to be building a strategy live together, step by step. Okay, so it's very important that we pay attention to today's session as is. Adi mentioned, take notes, right? You may have some questions from yesterday, you may have some doubts, but for a minute now, for today's session, keep those aside, because you may miss out on what we're going to share today if you get focused on those things, right? So it's very important to stay focused right now, and pay attention to the fullest. Okay, guys, deal? That's the deal between us. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, done. Deal. Deal, deal, deal. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so because we are just getting started, I want to get to know you guys a little bit better. So my first question to you guys is, how many years of trading experience do you have? Okay, so no shame in writing zero. It is just for me to understand you better. Zero, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, zero, 4 years, 6 months, 5 years, zero, 2 years, 6 0 0 1 month, 3 months. Amazing. Wow. Okay. 5 years, 6 months, zero. Many lot of zeros. A few 1.5 years, 10 years. Beginner 2 years, 6 months. Mutual funds only 1.5 years, 3 years, 20 years, 14 years. Wonderful. Okay, so we have a complete spectrum of people from all over. Mutual funds only. Wonderful. 2013, 17 stopped. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, so we have a lot of us are from a very beginning. So let's say a lot of people with zero experience to, let's say, 1 or 2 months. We have some people from 2 years to 5 years, and there are very few of us who are, let's say, 10 years or 20 years. I maybe have seen 2 or 3 people, right? So, but majority of us have absolutely no experience, right? The main point about asking this is just to make sure that I have any it is going to be anyways by default that I'm going to be explaining everything in a manner assuming you do not know anything. So for people who have some experience, I would say it's great, but for today, we say empty the cup, right? If you empty the cup, only then can you fill in more information and knowledge. So for a minute, we need to empty the cup, and for people who are fresh in the markets, this is going to be a real eye opener for all of you, right? So let's begin. Okay, so I want to ask you another question, and listen to this question very, very carefully before you answer. Okay, the next question is, just listen to it very, very carefully. On a scale of 1 to 10, how strongly do you feel self-learning basic concepts of trading the markets will make you successful as a trader? If you, let's say, go to YouTube or read a book or do a little bit of things, do self-study, do self-analysis, do you think that you can become a trader, successful trader? If you believe it in, then you would give a big number like 10. If you do not believe, you will give a smaller number. Okay, so let's see. 1, 10, 7, 10, 10, 7, 9, 10, somewhere in between 5. Smart people are putting 5 ki na yahan na wahan, right? 100, 10, 10, 10. So okay, interesting. I knew this would be the case. 7, 8, 9. A lot of 8s and 7s and 8s and 9s. A few 2s. Wonderful. Okay, 2, 7, 8. Sorry, 8. Okay, wonderful. A lot of 8s and 9s. Perfect. Got it. Got it. Okay, this was a question I ask, and this is a question I ask because I just want to understand the mentality and the mindset, right? My answer. Thank you. Right. So my answer to it is that self-learning will be sufficient is one of the biggest misunderstanding, right? No doubt you can get knowledge, you can get a lot of knowledge from, let's say, doing your own things. Absolutely fine, right? But the difference between knowledge and wisdom, right? What is written in books and what is written in, let's say, YouTube videos or whatever it is that people go to, and what actually works in the market is the difference between a professional trader and someone who has not been able to make it in the markets. Now, I have been lucky enough to be able to start and start my career in this markets by learning from the professionals, right? So when I started learning, I joined a professional prop desk, 20, 30, 40 traders, all trading professionally the markets, right? So that kind of wisdom which I gained, I could not have gained from anywhere else, right? Now, many of you may still not believe it, and I will explain you why am I saying like this. Okay, in today's session I'm going to prove it to you why I'm saying like this, why the difference between knowledge and wisdom is a very big difference, even though it seems very little. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I I want everyone to be completely skeptical. Be skeptical of what I say, because I'm whatever statement I give is going to be backed by data and information, because that is what I believe in. We are going to be doing markets, we are going to be doing numbers. So it is very, very important that whatever statement I give will be backed by data and information, which will be laid out in front of you. Okay, perfect. So I like to start off with a concept called breakout. Okay, now I want to start off with a concept called breakout. Many of you will not know about it, some of you may know about it. I am going to start from the basics. Okay, I'm going to take a case study here. Listen to this very, very carefully. Okay, listen to this very, very carefully. Now I'm just going to go to the absolute basics to even say ki what is a share. Like, you know, the stocks that are there listed in the markets, what are those, right? So when you buy a share of a company, it's like a part ownership of a company, right? You buy one share, you are a part owner of that company. Okay, now let's say there are stock exchanges, right? You must have heard of NSE, National Stock Exchange, in the BKC in Bombay, or the BSE, Bombay Stock Exchange in Dalal Street in Bombay. So these are stock exchanges where the stocks, the different shares or different stocks are traded, bought and sold, right? Think of it like a vegetable market. In this case, a stock market is a place where the stocks are bought or sold. People who want to buy, people who want to sell at whatever price they want to buy and sell. That's the place. That is the whole thing about the stock market. Now, the main thing which you have to understand, now that you have understood the concept of shares and what the market is and what happens, is why do the prices move, right? Why do the price of shares move up and down? What makes it move, right? For those who may have an idea, a little bit of basic knowledge of demand and supply. Have you guys heard of demand and supply concept before? Demand and supply concept? Yes. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so the similar, very basic concept applies here also, right? If the demand for something, any product, is high, right, then the price will go up. We are all clear with that. If the demand for something, if some lot of people want something, the price of that thing will go up, right? Similarly, if there are a lot of people want to get rid of something, supply is a lot of product is there, not many buyers are there, the price will come down. Simple concept. The whole point about price moving up and down is simple case of demand and supply. When the demand is more than the supply, that is the buyers are more aggressive than the sellers, the price will go up. When the sellers are more aggressive than the buyers, the price will go down. Can I get an understood or a okay in the chat if we are clear till now? Wonderful. Easy. Okay. Clear. Okay. Now there is another concept called bullish and bearish. Okay, bullish and bearish. Okay, let me explain it very, very easily. You guys have heard of the animal, a bull. You guys have heard the bull which is there in front of the BSC stock. Have you guys seen the photo of that? A bull with a thing. The main thing when people talk about the market is a bull, right? So the term bullish comes from the word bull. And why is it bull? Because when a bull attacks, right, when a bull attacks his opponent, it usually uses its horns and throws it up, right? It throws it up. So whenever the price is going up, or the people who are buying aggressively are called bulls, and the phenomenon of price going up is called bullish. Okay, bulls, bullish, price going up. Now bearish is because of a bear. Bear as in, like, have you guys seen a grizzly bear, the brown bear? When they attack, they usually hold the opponent and pull them down. Right? If you have seen a bear fight, a bear usually holds the opponent and pulls them down. So similarly, the people who are sellers are called bears or bearish. Now, a very thing you guys must have heard. How many of you have seen that series Scam 92? Harshad Mehta Scam 92. Yes, you guys have heard about this big bull, bear gang. You've heard of these terms, right? So the big bull was Harshad Mehta was a big bull. Recently, we had also Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, late Rakesh Jhunjhunwala ji, who was a big bull. You guys remember the person who was a bear? Manu Bhai. You guys remember that? Yes. Bear Cartel, Manu Bhai. Okay, so those are people who are wanting to sell the price of a share. Okay, so that is the basic understanding of bullish and bearish. Here till now, again, bullish, bearish, till now whatever concepts, easy, wonderful. Okay, now look at this diagram out here, right? It's a little thing to make you understand a certain concept. Now this red line describes the price of a share. Just assume any share that the price is going up, it's going to this point, coming down, going up again, coming down again, going up, coming down, going up, right? So this is how a normal price will move of a share. Okay, it doesn't usually go up in straight line, it moves up and down. Here, when it moves from here to here, the buyers are stronger than the sellers, hence pushing the price up. At this point, the sellers become stronger and they push the price down. Again, the buyers try, again the sellers push it down, again the buyers try, again the sellers push it down. But finally, once the price goes above, can you see the dotted line out here? This dotted line where the sellers are constantly selling, where the sellers are constantly selling, where the sellers are strong, the point where the sellers are very strong, or the supply is very strong, or the bears are very strong. Yes, this price is called a resistance. In English, the word resist, right, to stop. Similarly, the term resistance to define this price where the sellers are active or the bears are active, that is called a resistance. Now, when the buyers overpower the sellers, right, they break through that resistance, right? The price goes above that resistance, right? And that moment is called a breakout. Resistance, sellers are selling, sellers are selling, sellers are selling. Finally, the buyers become so strong, they overpower the sellers can't stop the buyers are very aggressive, breaks through the resistance, goes above it, and that is called a breakout. It occurs because of a shift in sentiment and opinion of the people from bearish to bullish. Clear? Clear? Super. I'm getting one or two people who are telling me that there's a network issue. I don't think so, right? There's no issue from my end, right? No audio issue, nothing, right? Okay, so anyone who is facing that, please just try logging out and joining back again. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so that is clear. Let's look at some examples of it. Okay, let's look at some examples of a breakout. Now this is the price of a Maruti. You can see these red and white bars. These bars are called candles. Okay, we will not go into what candles are for now. Just assume each little bar represents 10 minutes in the market. Okay, each little bar represents 10 minutes. You can see here 10 minutes Maruti. Okay, now what you can see is that the price goes here and then comes down. Again tries to go here, again comes down, again tries to go here, again comes down. This red line, right, hence becomes the resistance. Can you look at this red line and tell me what is the resistance for Maruti? What price? Let's see if you guys have understood the concept. Wonderful. 7750 is the resistance that Maruti was, where the sellers were very active. Right? One fine day on this morning, the buyers started aggressively pushing the price up. Finally, this phenomenon where the resistance got broken is called a breakout. And once the breakout happens, all the sellers start panicking and the buyers have aggressively won against the sellers. Hence, the price gets pushed higher and higher and higher from there. Okay, the concept of breakout in real time. Okay, the buyers become more, the demand becomes more than the supply, pushing the price higher. Okay, now this is a clear indication of buyers becoming very strong. Now buyers becoming very strong, when we are trading, when we are buying something, after we buy, we want to be on the side of someone who's winning, right? This is a clear understanding that the buyers are strong. Now if the buyers are strong, we want to buy. Is that a clear assumption to make? If the buyers are showing strength, we want to be with the buyers. Whoever is strong, we want to be with them because that's where the price is going to move. Simple, right? So assume that you have a trading strategy where you are buying at the breakout. So 7750, when the price breaks out, you buy 100 shares, okay, and it goes to, let's say, 8050. You sell it. How many points? How many points? 7750 to 8050, 300, 100 shares. So on an intraday basis, you have just made 30,000 rupees on intraday basis. Seems easy? Seems easy concept of breakout. 300 into 100 shares, 30,000 rupees. Intraday, you use the strategy of breakout and you have made money with it. Okay, let's look at some other example. Okay, so this is another chart. This is of Gale. Now this is a weekly chart. Why? Each of these candles represents 1 week. Each of these candles represents 1 week. Can you see here? The price goes up, comes down. Again the price goes up, comes down. Third time comes down. Fourth, fifth time the price comes down. Finally, the price goes above the resistance level. Can you guys just tell me what the resistance is for Gale? What was the resistance for Gale? Perfect. Around 115. Around 115. Okay. Once the price goes above 115, right? Once the price goes above 115, from 115 it goes up to 175. Okay, that's 60 points up. Okay, 60 points up, even with a 500 shares. Can you guys see that this strategy works? Can you guys see? Whenever the price goes above the resistance level, it's a breakout, and once the breakout happens, the price goes up and you're able to move with the market. Seems easy, right? Seems easy till now. Not a very complicated concept. Okay, interesting. Yes, very easy. Super. How many of you watch TV? How many of you watch TV? Like, stocks. You see all of this in stocks. All those CNBC and all of that. Watch, yes, no, see, sometimes. Have you guys seen this? ITC mein aaya, teji, fresh breakout, Federal Bank, stock breakout, Gale. Have you seen this kind of news and information around? It's available, right? It's available, right? All of this news channel keep harping. Any stock which breaks a resistance, they keep harping about breakout. Breakout aaya, buy kar lo. Strong positive breakout. Powerful stocks experience breakout. So all of these keeps coming up, right? Everyone thinks about it and everyone makes money. No, so this is how you feel, is it? That, oh, easy money, we will make money. Abhi to maza aayega. I'm the ruler of the world. Very easy strategy. Every time I find a resistance, I draw a straight line. Every time it goes above, I'm going to buy. I showed you an example. It seems like easy money, right? No, it doesn't. Really? Why? Not at all. You're right. Whatever I showed you, it works. It works, but it is half the story. Okay, it is half the story, right? This whole fact that I am going to now show you and prove it to you, that even though it seems amazing, I showed you examples and I showed you how a price goes above a breakout and you can make money. More often than not, the truth is not that lucrative. Even if it works, right? It's not financially lucrative. I will justify that. Okay, I will justify that. Let me show it to you. Okay, now we will backtest a strategy. We will backtest this theory of breakout. Okay, how many of you do not know the meaning of backtest? Have heard the word backtest for the first time? Me, don't know first time. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so let me explain what backtesting means, because we'll be doing a lot of this. We'll be using this concept of backtest going forward, because we said everything that we talk about, every theory or whatever I say is going to be backed by data. Okay, now what does backtest mean? Backtest means essentially that, let's say I have this breakout theory that whenever the price goes above, I'm going to buy. That's my theory, right? I want to see how this theory, this strategy performed in the last, let's say, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, right? I will see how it has performed, if it has actually made money or not. So testing this theory on the past data, it's called back testing. Back testing your theory. Clear? This is called back testing. Okay, we will see if this strategy actually makes money or not. Simple language. Does this strategy actually makes money or not, or is it a waste of time? Okay, because everyone here is talking about breakout. Every newspaper, every TV channel, breakout, stock goes up, breakout, stock goes up, breakout. We will today look at if actually breakout works or not. Here, what we are trying to do right now, whatever I've explained, I'm going to show you if this strategy breakout is a viable strategy or not. Yes, clear, wonderful. Okay. So we are going to test this theory on, let's say, remember how many stocks are there in the National Stock Exchange? Rahul shared yesterday with you guys. How many of you remember? Yeah, around 2,200, 300 odd stocks. 2,300 odd stocks. Let's just assume that. Okay, in the National Stock Exchange. Okay, so we are, instead of doing it on all 2,000, you can do it on all 2,000 stocks, but we are going to just do it on 500 stocks for now. Okay, just because it is easier to do for now. Okay, I'm going to show you on more numbers, but for now we are going to be focused on the top 500 stocks in our country. Out of the 2,000, the top 500 biggest companies, we are going to focus on that. Are we clear what Nifty 500 is? It consists of the top 500 stocks of our country. Okay? From biggest to the first 500. We are going to test this strategy for the last 7 years. Okay, 7 years we have taken data and we are going to analyze if this theory, breakout theory, works or not. Okay, for last 7 years. So we are going to be doing, focusing on this breakout theory. Now, like I said, we are going to be doing it on Nifty 500 from 2015 to 2023. I have made sure that is the period. Why? Because it consists of COVID period, and last year 2024 was the stock market went up. So I'm not even considering that. And let me take years where the stock market didn't do so well. Right, COVID period, all of those period, 2021, 2022. So I'm going to take those and see if this strategy was profitable or not, or during those periods. Okay. Now, what is our entry rule? Pay attention to this very carefully. Okay, pay attention to this very carefully. The stock must close, okay, that higher than the highest high of the last 125 days. The stock must close greater than the highest high of the last 125 days. Okay. Now, why 125? Let me explain. Before you ask this question, let me explain why 125. How many days do we have in a year? How many days do we have in a year? 365. Okay, 365 days. Perfect. Out of those 365 days, there is Saturday, Sunday where the markets are closed. Then there are holidays. Okay. Sab mila ke around 250 trading days are there. Around 250 trading days are there, correct? Happy everyone? Around 250 trading days. Okay, so around 250 trading days, including holidays and weekends. Okay. Now, if 250 trading days is 1 year, 125 is how much? Simple maths. If 250 is 1 year, 125 is 6 months. Yeah, 6 months. Okay. So what we are telling is that the stock price, our strategy to buy will be if the stock goes above the highest price it has gone in the last 6 months, that is in the last 125 days, the highest price that it has gone, I'm going to buy that. Let me just show you with a diagram. Okay, so think of this as the price of a stock. Okay, this is the last 6 months. Why the price moves up like this. So this was the point which was the highest point in the last 125 days. This one where my little cursor is. Okay, this was the point of the highest price that it reached in the last 125 days. We will buy if the price goes above that. If the stock goes above this price, the highest price in the last 6 months, I'm going to buy. Are we clear? Are we clear? Understood with this diagram? if the stock price goes above the highest price in the last 125 days or 6 months, I'm going to buy. Simple logic. No thing. That's my entry rule when I'm going to buy. Now, when am I going to sell? My exit rule is that I am going to be holding after I buy. Whenever the signal comes, let's say the signal came today. Today is Friday. I buy it today, right? I'm going to hold it for 5 trading days and exit on the 5th day. What do I mean by that? Let me give you explanation. Okay. For example, today XYZ stock has gone above the previous 6 month high. Okay, so my entry rule is followed. I'm going to go and buy it. So let's say I bought it today on a Friday. Okay, I'm going to be holding it for 5 trading days. Matlab, today's Friday, Saturday, Sunday we will not count. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. 5 days we will hold, and then we will sell it. Simple. No going down, going up. We are not going to think. We are going to buy something, and after 5 days, we'll sell it at whatever price it is. Okay. Simple. So we are buying today, for example. Wherever it goes, up or down, wherever, we are going to sell it after 5 days. If it goes up, we are going to make profit. If it goes down, we are going to make loss. That is the strategy that we are going to deploy. Yes. Okay. Okay. Simple. I'm not complicating it. I'm going to keep it very, very simple for everyone. Okay. Simple things work in the market. We will see how it is. Okay. Wonderful. How many of you guys want to see the results and how this strategy performed for 7 years? How many of you want to see? Let's have it in the chat. Me. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So let me go and show you the results for, we have done the backtesting and we have plotted it in a chart to show it. Okay. Now, what does this chart signify? This black line you can see is the chart of Nifty. Matlab, if you put your money in Nifty, you guys have heard Nifty Sensex. Okay. So assume you put your money in Nifty 7 years back, 100 rupees, and you put your money in this strategy, 100 rupees. Assume 100 rupees for now, okay? After 7 years, your 100 rupees is going to become 211 when you have invested in Nifty, and this strategy will give you 285 rupees. For now, understand, okay? Now, let me just explain what is this, okay? Let me explain what this is, okay? What is the number of trades mean? What does the number of trades mean? That is how many stocks I have entered, how many stocks I have bought in the last 7 years. So 10,417 stocks I have bought or sold in the last 7 years. Understood number of trades? Understood number of trades? Let's understand this column one by one, okay? Number of trades, understood. Now, next is CAGR, compounded annual growth rate. Compounded annual growth rate. Okay, what does this mean? That what is my return year on year? Compounded, right? For example, on the first year, I put 100 rupees. At the end of the year, it becomes 114 rupees. Next year, my 114 rupees gets added another 14.04%. So that is compounded annual growth rate. That's the return. Think of it as return. How much return I'm making each year on an annualized basis, okay? For the last 7 years, that's 14%. And what is max drawdown? Max drawdown essentially means that how much money my profit has come down at any point. Okay, let me explain this very in a more easier manner. For example, let's say if your 100 rupees becomes 200 rupees, okay, you've made profit, 100 rupees becomes 200. From 200, if it comes down back to, let's say 150, right? If it comes back down to 150, that 50 rupees that it has come down to, that is called drawdown. From the top, how much it has come down, right? So the bigger the drawdown, it's not a great strategy, right? If it comes down too much after it has gone up, it's not a great strategy. Okay, now let me explain to you what this actually means and how you should read the data. One, number of trades, everyone has understood, 10,417. This is the return and this is the max drawdown. Now, number of trades is 10,417. Can you see that this is a lot of trades? This is a lot of trades, right? So, when you do a lot of trades, you have to pay taxes to the government, STT, brokerage. Everyone knows that. So here, who is making money? The government is making money. The broker is making money, and who's losing money? You are losing money. Okay. Return is 14%. Okay. Now this is without the cost and the taxes and the STT. So can you imagine, for 10,400 trades, after you have at the end of 7 years, actually you will be making around 3-4%. It's not 14%, you'll be making around 3-4%. Is that good enough? Is it a good strategy which is making you 3-4% a year? You might as well put your money in fixed deposit, right? Shanti say put your money in fixed deposit and sit. Correct, no, everyone? Fair argument. Yeah. Even the max drawdown, 46%. 46% is a huge number. So 100 rupees can become 64 rupees. Right? So that is not the drawdown can be very, very big, and this is not a great thing to have. Now the problem is, guys, why have I just proven that this is not a good strategy is by going into the depths of it, analyzing a strategy for what it is, right? So even though a lot of people will show you a breakout works, oh look, we are giving 14% return, they will not show you this number of trades and the drawdown, and a lot of people get carried away with that and lose their time and money. Money jo they lose, chalo. But more importantly, you have just wasted 7 years on a strategy which doesn't work based on someone who said you just showed you the return and not the taxes and the cost and the drawdown. Am I making sense? Am I hitting a nerve? Yes. So clearly this is not good enough. Clearly this is not good enough, right? So what do we want to do? What a good strategy will reduce the number of trades. The number of trades will go down. That's one. The returns will go higher, correct? And the drawdown will come down. Trades going down, returns going up, and the drawdown becoming a smaller number. This is what a good strategy should look like. Yes, everyone got it? Right? So let's try to do something. What do professionals do that is different from retailers that makes them helps them make money compared to us? You want to know the secret to it? You want to know the secret? There's one little secret, and you will be underwhelmed if I'm going to tell you that secret. By the way, it's not that big of a like, oh my god, they have some different strategy. No, okay. The concept is called probability. How many of you have never heard the term probability before? Never heard the term probability before? Few people? Okay, you have heard. Okay, majority have heard, one or two people have not heard. Okay, let me explain it. Okay, so let me take an example. Okay, imagine you take a coin. Coin has heads and tails, correct? Heads and tails are there in a coin. Now, when you toss a coin, what is the probability of when it falls down, it coming heads, and what's the probability of coming tails? When you spin the coin, there's a 50-50 chance that it's going to be head, and the 50% chance is going to be tails. Correct? Easy, 50-50 chance. Coin toss, it can be heads or it can be tails, 50-50 chance. Correct? Now, okay, now think of it this way. Now that's the thing. Now, if you are buying a stock, okay, if you're buying a stock, what can it do? It can go up or it can go down. What's just if even if you don't use your brain, if you just close your eyes and just buy a stock in the morning, what's your chances of making money? 50-50. Simple. Now forget any knowledge, forget anything. Simple. It can go up or down. Right? Nothing else can happen. Correct? 50-50 chance. Great. Okay. Now, what the professionals do is that they try to increase this 50% chance to, let's say, 60% or 65% or 70%. Okay, they try to bring the probabilities or the odds in their favor, right? with adding few things I will explain, but the main point is when you are doing something by basically show 50-50% chance, but when you add some things, you increase the probability from 50% to 60% to 70%, and by doing that, essentially mathematically you will make money, isn't it? Just mathematically you will make money. Correct? Correct. If your probability is 70-30, for example 70-30, right, that means out of 10 times 7 times will be right, 3 times will be wrong. Is that the correct assumption to make? Correct. 70-30 means if you will be right 70 times, you'll be wrong 30 times out of 100. Okay, so this is what the professionals try to do. Now the point is, how do they get the probabilities on their side? Okay, they understand this concept called layering. Okay, so what you do by basic, when you buy a stock, 50-50 chance, let's assume, you add certain information or certain indicators or certain patterns or certain theories to increase your odds, to bring the odds in your favor. Have I been able to explain this? What you add is layers. Okay, like you have a pizza, you add toppings to make the pizza a better pizza. But then again, if you add too many toppings, it becomes a mess. So to understand the balance of how much topping to add to your pizza is the skill of a professional trader. Have we been able to understand the concept of probability and layering? Yeah. Okay. So we have to find the ideal way to increase our probabilities. Okay, so we have done the breakout. That is the first thing that we have done. Okay, now we are going to add a layer to our strategy that we are doing the breakout. So we are going to add a layer to improve our probabilities or odds. So the previous thing we did 6 months price breakout. Now we are saying that the 6 months price breakout should be with high volumes. Okay, what does high volumes mean? High volumes essentially means that more people are interested, strength. Okay, if more people are buying or more people are interested in that particular stock, doesn't it just by just common sense tell us that, oh, there's more chances of this stock going up if more people, the buyers are more aggressive, if more people are participating in it? Doesn't it just thing tell you that, yeah, this is going to be stronger? Right? If for example you go to a shop of a food stall, if there are 2 people lining to eat in front of a stall, right? But if there are 50 people lining outside a food stall, you would think that the stall where 50 people are lining up, the food must be good because lot of people are lining up to eat that food. Correct. Simple logic here also. Okay, simple logic here also, just by looking at this. So we are going to be adding a filter of volume. Now what do we do? Okay, yeah, doctor clinic. A doctor who has no patients sitting outside is maybe not a good doctor. A doctor where you have to take appointment few days back, maybe a good doctor. Right? So good example. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to be adding our 125 days breakout strategy. We are going to be adding the volume layer. Okay, so same Nifty 500, we are going to be testing it from the last 7 years. What is our entry rule? You guys know the first rule, stock close has to be greater than the highest price in the last 125 days. ये तो सबको clear है. I have explained this previously in our previous strategy. Okay, now imagine we have a pizza, we are adding the cheese on the pizza. Okay, so now the cheese is the volume. Okay, we are telling that the volume on that particular day that the stock goes above the resistance or the 6 month high should be twice the average volume of the last 125 days. Okay, should be twice the average volume of the last 125 days. Now, why are we using the term average? Why are we using the term average? Okay, now think of it. Let me give you an example, right? Let's say you are in your office. Okay, you are in an office. To call yourself tall or call yourself short, let's say you are 5'8", your height is 5'8", right? Now, if you want to, how would you know that you are tall or short? First, you would take the height of everyone in the office. You would divide it by the number of people. You would calculate the average height. If the average height is, let's say, 5'4", okay, 5'4" is the average height of the office. If you are 5'8", that means you are tall. If your height is less than 5'4", then you will be considered short because you are less than the average, right? Okay. Or if your height is 5'4", then you are considered average height. Okay. We have understood the y average. Similarly, in terms of volume, volume will show us, this volume concept, number of people interested, will show us. Now we are taking the average volume. Okay, how much average was the volume in the last 125 days or 6 months? Today's volume should be double that. Today's volume should be double that. Twice the average volume. Okay, let me show you with a diagram. Okay, so this concept everyone knows. This is the first logic. 6-month high, the stock goes above, we are buying. The second layer is that this green bars is the volume. Assume these are the volumes. Okay, and this white line is the average of the last 6 months. What we are saying is, on today, when the stock goes above the resistance, when there's a breakout, today's volume should be double the average volume. Can you see here? More than double. The average volume is, let's say, 100. Today's volume is 200 or more. Only then will I consider it a big breakout. Okay, so I've added another layer of volume. Can I get a thumbs up if you have understood the concept? Easy. I'm breaking it down very, very simply. Correct? Yes? Okay. So, we were here. Entry rule. In our entry, we added one more layer. Okay. The exit rule is the same. We will buy and we will hold for 5 days. So, we haven't changed our exit. Okay. We haven't changed our exit. Here, simple, the same thing as the previous strategy, but we have added a volume filter. Clear, clear, clear. Wonderful. Very good. Amazing. Okay. So this is the strategy. You guys want to see how the backtest results for this strategy is now? After adding a layer, how were the results of this strategy? Yes. Chalo. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Wonderful. Let's see it. Okay. So this is 125 days breakout. Okay. This black line everyone knows is the price of Nifty. Okay. If you put your money in Nifty, this. What is the orange line? What is the orange line, anyone? I explained it few moments back. Orange line क्या है? Layer 1 breakout, simple breakout. Correct? Simple breakout. 125 days breakout is the orange line. And the blue line is breakout plus the volume filter. Layer 2 we are adding plus the volume filter. Can you see the number of trades has gone down? Can I get a yes? Has the number of trades gone down? Correct. So we were able to kick out useless trades. Great. Has the return gone up? By little, but still it has gone up from 14% to 19%. So we are reducing cost, increasing return, and has the drawdown gone down? Yes. Correct. Look, even a little bit of change from 14% to 19, your 100 rupees, which was actually simple breakout, was 285. Your 100 rupees now becomes 421. This was 2.8 times and this becomes 4.2 times. A simple little bit of tweaking. Mind blown? Mind blown? How many of you? Kuch dimag ka, like suddenly something lit up? Like, damn, how come this did not know about this? Yes, mind blown, superb. We are not even done. We are going to add a few more layers. Okay, we are going to be adding a few more layers. Okay, like I said, the topping should be a bit. एक दो और टॉपिंग चाहिए, right? We'll add one more layer. Okay, now I am happy with it, but I think this number is not good enough, right? Even the drawdown is quite a bit high. Okay, the drawdown is quite a bit high. The trades also, I think I don't want to pay that much money to the government. Correct? So we want to make it better. To make it better, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do to make this strategy a little more better? Add another layer. Correct? Add another layer. Perfect. Okay. Let's add another layer. We are adding a layer called RSI. RSI, called relative strength index, should be low so that there is room for price to go up immediately. How many of you have never heard of the word RSI? First time in your life you are hearing about RSI? Never heard. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay. Wonderful. Let me explain it very, very quickly by taking you guys to the chart. Okay. So this is how the price of thing looks like. I'm going to add this filter called RSI, or relative strength index. Okay, relative strength index. Now relative strength index क्या होता है? You can see it out here. You can see this. I will just remove the settings. I will remove the. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So can you guys see this? I can make it bigger if you want. Okay. Can you guys see this? Okay. RSI, relative strength index. Okay. So this actually, can you see there's a dotted line at 70 and there's a dotted line at 30, right? And the line keeps going up and down between, usually up and down. Okay. Now this is called an indicator, and what this indicates helps us understand if this RSI goes above 70, it is considered that the price has already gone up too much, overbought, matlab it has gone up too much. Now tell me something, if it has already gone up too much, would you want to buy something which has already gone up too much? Right? No, right? But after you buy, it should go up. You should not buy at the top. Correct. It's basic logic. Correct. You should not buy at the top. You want the price to go up after you. So can you just see that here, for example, the RSI has gone above 70, and even though you can see it has gone above 70 and then the price starts falling from there. Okay. Similarly, when the price goes below 30, it is called oversold. That means it has gone too much down. So now the price usually tries to go up from there because already a lot of it has gone down. So it is going to usually go up, right? So you see RSI goes below and it can go up from here. Correct. So our next filter will be that RSI, this RSI line has to be below 70. Correct. Because if it's above 70, so I don't want to buy it. If the stock has already gone up, I don't want to buy a stock which has already gone up. Correct. Just basic logic. If this line is above 70, I don't want to buy, right? Because stock to already ऊपर चला गया. Stock has already gone up. Why should I buy after it has already gone up? Correct. So this will be our next logic, and that logic is that RSI has to be less than 70. Okay. Now let us again go back. 125 days breakout plus volume plus RSI has to be less than 70. Let's understand this better. So universe is same, time frame is same. Everyone, first logic क्या था? What was the first logic? What was the first logic? What was the first logic? Breakout. Okay. What's the second logic? The volume has to be twice the average volume. Volume has to be twice the average volume. Correct. The third logic is RSI has to be less than 70. Why 70? For now, 70 signifies overbought, 30 signifies oversold. Okay. So we don't want RSI to be above 70 because that signifies the stock has already gone up. Okay. So this is breakout, 6-month high, volume greater than twice the average volume, and the RSI should be less than 70. Okay. So this is our one filter. Second filter of volume. Third filter, RSI should be less than 70. This is what we are trying to do. Everything else remains same. We have just added the third layer. Is everyone happy with this? Everyone happy with this? Okay, done. Yes, yes. Superb, superb, really amazing. Superb, superb, superb. Okay, RSI is relative strength index, and we are adding that layer to it. Okay, now, okay, how many of you are looking to for the results for this? इसका result देखिए अच्छे से, जल्दी से, outcome, how we have added another layer and how it must helped. Okay, so let's look at this layer. Okay, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be fun. Orange line is basic breakout, 125 days. The blue line is breakout plus volume, and the green line is breakout plus volume plus RSI. This 100 rupees in Nifty is 211. 100 rupees by just a breakout strategy, which everyone in the TV and everyone in Telegram channels and YouTube harp about, is 285. Adding the volume filter, it becomes 421, but adding the RSI filter, it is 1013. Can you see from 10,000, we have added just 2 layers and the number of trades has become almost 90% has gone, 10% trades. Superb. Have we been able to increase the returns for the same strategy? And have we also been able to reduce the drawdown? Right? What, anything I did was too complicated. Anything I did was too complicated. I will show you how to build this and I'll give you the thing for it. Do not worry. Okay? But anything I did was too complicated, out of the ordinary, like statistics, mathematics, something I used. No, right? It's a simple concept of what looks in the outside, where people get stuck in the first breakout, 10,000 trades, waste your 7 years, give money. Those people come in the TV every day, stock has gone broken out, and you waste your 7 years and then you blame the markets. But if you go a little deeper, add 2 layers to it, this strategy is actually a profitable strategy, giving 33.65% returns in the compounded returns in the last 7 years. You want to see how much, like if you have a trading strategy like this and a strategy which is compounding at 33.65%, if you can do it consistently over, let's say 10, 20, 30 years, do you want to see how much money you can make? It will blow your mind, by the way. Just to explain to you, 33% a year, okay? I'm not talking about in a month or doubling money. People are talking about doubling money in a year. I'm saying just basic 33% a year, okay, in a year. You want to see how much? Okay. This from 10, 100 in 7 years, it is from 7 years, it is 1018 rupees. And if you continue with this same in 35 years, 40 years, it is going to be 61 lakhs. Your 100 rupees can become 61 lakhs. That is the power of compounding consistently on a strategy that works. When people say that people have made huge money in the markets, ये ऐसे बनता है, not doubling money every month. People who come here, you want to double money today and you lose everything and go home. Have I been able to give you guys an idea? Superb. Now you guys are feeling this. पहले it's not Johnny Liver. Now अभी चांद पे है अपन. Right? I have this. I'm going to be superb, mind blown. Not complicated. Right? Not complicated. This is where I want to introduce the peak framework. Now I have shown you all of that. Whatever I've shown you, each word PEAK signifies something. What I've explained to you is the word P. Okay, I want you to remember this. Make a note of it in your textbook, notebook, whatever you have, right? Just promise me, right? From next week onwards, you will no more think like a retail person, go watch TV, watch newspaper, Telegram channel, buy randomly. Can I have that from you guys? Just, if you guys can do that much for me, it will be good enough. What I've shown you is a way to actually systematically do it what 95% people do not do. Very simple, but most people cannot do this. Yes? Promise? So the first thing I explained was how to use technicals like a professional. Okay, so what did we cover here? Clear cut prerequisite to be a professional trader, the knowledge and information versus wisdom and application. मैं जो पहले बोल रहा था knowledge and wisdom, अभी पता चला you guys have understood the difference between the two, between knowledge, information and wisdom and application. Difference is there, right? Difference is there, correct? Most information and knowledge gets stuck in breakout. Khatam. Right? Most information and thing gets stuck in breakout. Okay, what makes the professionals win consistently? What's that? What's that term? What's that one word of what professionals use? Layering, using the concept of probability. Okay, how are they different? Using the concept of layering and probability. The next question, which a lot of you already started to have, is Pratik, how will I find these trades? Can I analyze 2,200 stocks? Can I analyze 500 stocks, 50 stocks? Do I have some kind of magic wand? I don't have the time. Can I go to like 2,000 stocks one by one every night and see if it has, followed all the three layers? Is it possible, humanly possible, to do that? Every night sit, go through 2,000 stocks, acha, see if it has broken the 6-month high, see if the volume is double, see if the RSI is below, make a note of it. Crazy, right? Not possible, right? Right? But we are going to do that using a filter. We are going to use a screeners to exclude the noise. We will build scanners ourselves. No amount of coding is required. You don't have time. We will be able to do it. Think of it this way, right? Have you so a predator? Okay, remember in a jungle. Okay, like in the market, there are two types of hunters. Okay, one is the hunter which goes around looking everywhere for the prey. Another hunter waits patiently. Patiently waits for the prey to come to them and then they attack. They don't waste the energy whole day sitting doing. So similarly in the markets, you don't have to be seated in front of the screen the entire day to analyze stocks, to do all of that. As soon as you have a screener which will give you a list of stocks, you know exactly what to do, and then you go and buy that or trade on that. Are we clear? Are we clear on what we are trying to do? We are trying to be snipers here. Okay, patiently waiting, not all over the place watching TV, Telegram, YouTube, 100 different things. Your friend has said something, someone has said something, and you go and buy it, and then you end up losing money randomly. Clear? No more. Okay, so then we come to the point. Okay, now we will do it. You remember Rahul gave you guys a teaser of this yesterday? Rahul gave you guys a teaser of this yesterday? Yes? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can build this screener for yourself. Now, you do not have to do this with me. You do not have to note this down because we will be giving you a document at the end of this call, step by step, whatever I'm going to do right now, a step by step process, telling you what to do. So you don't have to remember it, you don't have to note it down, you just have to pay attention to what I'm showing. Is that clear, CC, everyone? Crystal clear, everyone? So you do not have to do anything, just watch, enjoy, be attentive, but you don't have to note it down, or you do not have to do it with me. You don't have to remember it, because you will get a proper PDF document with step 1, step 2, whatever steps I'm doing. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so for this we will use this website called chartinc.com. Okay, chartinc.com. It's a free to use website. You do not need to take the premium plan. Okay, you do not need to take the premium plan. Free version is good enough. So you do not have to pay a single penny to run this strategy. Happy? I am not letting you. You can use this strategy for free. Only thing that you need is to basically just create an account in this. It's a free. You create an account using your email. So I will log in. You can register. Don't do it now. I will just log in and you will have your account ready. Okay. I do not own this website. This is a available website for everyone to use. I'm just going to show you how whatever I showed you, the strategy, we are going to be building it together. Okay. So we are going to be doing create scan. So I'll go to create scan, and then I'm going to be building the strategy that we talked about. Okay, everyone. Okay. Again, do not have to pay attention. Just do not have to note it down. Just pay attention. Do not have to remember. Don't have to repeat our thing. Just pay attention. Okay. So we are trying to basically, add the first filter. What is the first filter, guys? First filter क्या था? 125. The stock should go above the 125 days high. Okay. Listen to it. Even if you do not understand it, the steps are explained. I'm going to explain it to the best of my ability. And even after building this, we are even going to be giving you the scanner so that you can go and use it. How does that sound? You don't have to build it yourself. डॉक्यूमेंट भी देंगे और आपको स्कैनर भी देंगे. सुपर. ठीक है. Okay, wonderful. So first is that the daily close has to be greater than the highest price in the last 6 months. Okay, so what I'll do is first the close, daily close greater than the maximum, okay, in the maximum of 125 days. I'll just do it and then I'll explain to you what I did. Okay, the daily high of the 125 days, and it will be 1 day ago. Okay, now what have I done here? I am trying to add a filter. Rahul ji, my audio is okay? Okay. So so what I was trying to do here is that the first logic of my stock has to go above the highest high in the last 6 months. I'm trying to do here. Now, the beautiful thing about this website, can you see this explain button here? Explain button. Okay. So when you click on this, it will explain you the logic in a English sentence. Okay. So let's click and see if my logic out here is actually what we are trying to do. Okay. So we click on explain and you see the filter checks if the current daily closing price of the stock is greater than the highest daily price recorded in the last 125 days. Is that what we want? Is everyone happy with the logic? Is everyone understood? Through this filter, we are trying to see if the current price is the highest price in the last 125 days. Happy? Wonderful. Okay. So when we run this scan, how many stocks do I get? 15 stocks. Correct, everyone? 15 stocks. Okay, out of 2,600, I get 2,300 odd. I have automatically, just by doing this, I have gotten 15 stocks. Now, can you imagine if I buy these 15 stocks that's why we have to do 10,000 trades of the last 7 years, because there are so many stocks. But we don't want to do this simple breakout. Right? We want to add the next layer. What's the next layer? We can't buy 15 stocks. The next layer is a volume layer. That is, we want the volume, today's volume, to be twice the average volume. Okay? Okay? So we will go here and we will see that the daily volume, so we'll go to volume, is greater than the SMA simple average of the volume of 125 days, and this will be 1 day ago, and we will multiply it by the number 2. Okay, I have done this. I'm going to again click on the explain button to explain me what I have done is correct or not. Okay, so what it does is that the daily volume of the stock must be more than double the average volume of the last 125 days. This means that if the average volume of the last 125 days, for example, is 1,000, the current daily volume needs to be greater than 2,000 to meet this criteria. Is everyone okay? Okay. SMA is average, simple average. Okay, simple average is the short form for thing average that this what you call website has for this. We have added these two filters. Correct. Correct. Okay. Now why we are putting 1 day ago is to understand. So when we are checking today, we want to check that if that is the case for yesterday. Correct. If it has broken, so that we can buy it today, right? If that's the case for yesterday, then we can buy it today. Okay. Okay. So 1 day ago is the case. Now before we had 15 shares. Can we run this one and can we see how many shares do we have out of 15? Now we have broken down into 15. Say how many do we have now? How many do we have? 6. Now you see how we have reduced the number of trades. We are filtering out stocks which we do not want because we can't buy 15 stocks. Now we have 6 stocks. Okay, we have 6 stocks. Now we have the third layer. What's the third layer? Let's have the third layer. How many of you remember the third layer? Chalo chalo. RSI has to be less than 70. RSI has to be less than 70. Correct? So RSI, the next thing is RSI. RSI is less than number 70. I will again like to explain it. The filter checks if the RSI with a 14-day period is below 70. Correct, everyone? Correct? Agreed. We have gotten our 3 layers. The price layer, where the price goes above the 6-month high, the volume layer, twice the average volume, and the RSI layer. Are we all super happy with it? Super happy with it? Yes. So do not change anything. Like I said, whatever the steps, whatever I have done, each of it is explained. So you do not have to remember it. Okay. The RSI setting is 14. That's the default setting. Let it be 14. Okay. It basically means the 14 period RSI. Okay. Let it be 14. Do not change it. Okay. Now from 6, can we run this scan? Can we run it? How many of you want to see? How many of you want to see this? Okay, let's run it. कितना stock आया? Out of 2,300 stocks, from 15 stocks to 6 stocks to 3 stocks. Superb. Yes. So then you can even look at the chart of each stock. Can you see that how each stock, for example, this yellow line represents when this filter has been initiated. So if you buy here, for example, when the filter has been initiated, you can see the price goes up after that. Today the filter has initiated the price and you buy on Monday, for example, you can expect the price to go up. Same, can you see Aeroflex Industries? The yellow line represents, the bar represents when the signals happened previously. Can you see the price move after that? So it is telling you to buy only when you see that breakout without you having to go through so many stocks. Can you see the same? Can you see the same here? Has your job been reduced to just coming after your office, running, clicking on run, getting a list of stocks, going and buying them, and that's it? That's your job. That's called a sniper kind of trading. No sitting in front of screen the whole day, no messing around, no doing all of that, wasting time. You do your job, make money in your job, and then you can do this. People do want to do trading as a side income, but they give their entire day trading. What's the point of it? Right? What's the point of it? When it's side income, you should be having the time to enjoy it, right? Right? So this strategy, for example, let's say you buy it, you hold it for 5 days and you sell it after that. For example, here, if you would have bought it, you buy it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After 5 days, you sell it. Okay? For here, example, you bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you sell it. Here, you bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has come down, you sell it. So this trade has made loss, this trade has made profit, this trade has made profit. So out of the last 3 trades, 2 have made profit. Simple, ना? Now, of course, all trades are not going to be profitable. अगर ऐसा होता तो मतलब it would have been something else, right? Some trades will be loss, some trades will profit. But what is the idea? If my probability of profit is higher than my probability of loss, out of so many times, 3 times, for example, in the past, 2 times I'm right, 1 time I'm wrong. That's good enough, right? That's good enough. That's 66% probability, right? That's what we want. That's what we want, right? So that's what we want, and that's what we want to be able to do. Okay, so that is one that you can do. Another thing is, here is cash segment. This is all the 2000 stocks. If you change it to, let's say, Nifty 50 is the top 50 stocks, Nifty 200 is the top 200 stocks, Nifty 500 is the top 500 stocks. Okay, you can change it, and sometimes you will not get, because in the top 500 stocks there are no stocks have come into it. So it depends upon you. I give you the option of how many stocks you want to monitor. If you want to monitor 50, 200, or all the 2000 stocks. Okay, cash stands for all the stocks which are listed in the exchange. Okay, when you use Nifty 50, you will get less amount of trades. When you use cash, you will get more amount of trades. Okay, is that understood? So once you get this logic, you can try whatever you want according to how comfortable you are with what. Super clear? You can modify it according to your idea. Okay, if you use Nifty 50, you will get lesser number of trades. If you use 500, you will get some more. If you use cash, that is all the stocks, you will get the largest amount of trades. Super. Okay, super. Of course, you should save it. We'll send you the link to it, and you will be able to do all of it by yourself. Happy, super happy? Super happy? Yes? Acha, now what if, for example, what if market is coming down? You want to make money when the market is coming down also, right? But by the way, I've showed you. How many of you know that the market has been coming down for the last months or so? You know that, right? You have heard on the news channel and all of that. Heard, na? But still, do you realize you can cut out all the noise and focus on the stocks which are going up? You can focus on the stocks which are going up. How beautiful is that, right? So even in the bad market, you can make money. Not only that, guys, I have also added another strategy which I've added to same logic, but instead of breakout of a resistance, that is stock going up, you can see if it breaks down the support. For example, a place where the buyers are buying, the price goes below it, and you will sell and make money. Okay, it's a little more advanced concepts, but I am also going to be sharing with you guys the screener for the same. I'm going to be also sharing with you guys the screener for the same, where this stock will give you the logic for the stocks which are going down. How awesome is that? Not only will you find stocks which are going up, you will also be able to get another scanner through which you will be able to find stocks which are going down. Great, awesome. I'm going to be giving you guys the document, the links, step-by-step process, everything, whatever I've shown you. So that from Monday onwards, you guys can go and get your stock filtered and be able to do it. Like you guys promised to me, you are not going to, what you call that, do what you have been doing till now. Is that a promise? Is that a promise? I want to see more promises. Come on, let's have more promises. Promise. Okay. It's not right that you guys listen to this stuff, learn about this, and don't implement it. Okay, so it's important that you go and implement it. Okay, the best question now: are you feeling more confident, more ready that you can make returns like this along with your job, right? Not spend time in front of the computer the whole day. Yes, without compliment. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. तो अभी तो ये समझ आ गया हमें. We have understood this. Okay. Time is flying, right? By the way, time. How many of you feel time is flying? Enjoying till now? I just checked the time and it just blew past. Yes, super. Time is stagnant. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. Okay. The next part for peak, we have done P, which is how you find trades, set up this layering concepts. Excluding the noise, we have used the scanner. The third part is automating the system. Automating the system. Okay, how can we automate? That is, how can the trades be happen, or how can I be notified about it without me having to do it, right? For example, so there are few ways of doing it. The one main, not a great way, but a lot of people do it. It's important that I show you what everyone does, and then I show you what we do, so that you understand the difference between the two. Is that a fair thing to do? I want to show you what everyone else does, and then show you what is the thing to do, so that you understand. Damn, like this also can be done. Okay, so the first thing which everyone does is called setting alerts. Right, they set alerts. Okay, how do they set alerts? For example, they will go to, let's go to our thing. They will go to any of these. So let's go to any stock. Let's say Bombay Stock Exchange. Right, let's say this is a stock, right? Bombay Stock Exchange. Let me just remove. Let me just delete all of this. Okay. So let's say this is Bombay Stock Exchange, right? So let's say you want to buy this stock when it comes to, let's say, 5,400. Let's just say, like, you want to be alerted, right? So what will you do? You will create add alert, and you will create an alert that it has give me a signal when the price goes above thing two. Okay, let me just go a signal, add an alert. Got it. So I will say price goes above 5,400, and then 5,400, you give me an alert and you create an alert. Correct? So when the price comes to this 5,400, you will be getting a notification. Okay, you will be getting a notification, and you will be able to go and buy it. Okay, that's the best thing people do. Okay, all right. Okay, wonderful. Are we okay with this? You can go to your broker, anything you can do this, but am I saying this is the best way to do it? No, I'm just saying that log aise karte hain. I'm just saying that people do this. Okay, even if you do not know what it is, ignore it. Okay, people go and set alerts, right? As soon as the stock, let's say the stock comes from here to here, and you will not know, right? Let's say you're busy with your work, but because you have set an alert, it's like a alarm clock. You will get a notification that Pratik, BSC is at 5,400. What do you want to do? Then you go open and you go buy it, for example. Okay. Now that is not what we are very much interested in. What we are interested in is something better. Okay, because what if you are not available when the alert is triggered? Correct, you might be on a flight, you might be on a train, you might be on a vacation, you might be on a meeting. Correct, right? Why should you miss out on any opportunity if you are in a flight, train, whatever you are? You should not, right? You cannot. Right? So that's a big question that we have to find an answer for. Everyone remember this question, okay? Because I'm going to come back to it, because before I answer this question, I want to go one step further to the last point, that is killing the risk. Okay, I'm going to go to the last point, which is killing the risk. So remember, we're going to come back to we are not done with automating. Okay, I'm going to come back to this. Now, there is something I'm going to share with you. I'm dropping one bomb after the other, but these sessions are supposed to be like as much information we can give you, we will give. I hope you guys are not finding this too much easy, right? I hope I've been able to explain it in an easy manner, not too complicated. For those especially who are new to the markets, so easy. I'm getting super easy, able to understand, comfortable. Wonderful, super. Okay, so this is very important, but it's a difference. Okay, so the untold truth about the share markets, about trading, ये बहुत ध्यान से सुनो. Listen to this very very carefully, because majority of the people will not tell you about this, and it is very very important. What traders, what everyone actually thinks that share market journey looks like will be when they have a 70% accuracy strategy. What does 70% accuracy strategy mean, guys? What does 70% accuracy strategy mean? Out of 10 times, you will be right 7 times, wrong 3 times, correct? Out of 100 times, that will be 70 times, wrong 30 times, correct? 70% win ratio, correct? 70% of the time you will be right, correct? That's the thing. Now, I'm going to show you a diagram, and I'm going to want you to pay attention to this. Okay, so here we have, let's say, our strategy that we are trading. I showed you right now the layering strategy, right? Has a 70% accuracy. You guys know that? Great. Now this green, so 0 to 10, 11 to 20, these are number of trades. So we have taken 100 trades samples. Okay, we have taken 100 trade samples. Some trades are profit, some trades are loss. The one which is in green is profit, the one which is red is loss. Okay, so in the first 10 trades, profit, loss, profit, loss, profit, loss. Out of 10, how many are green and how many are red? How many are green and how many are red? 7 is green, 3 are red. So what is the accuracy percentage? 70%. 70%. Clear? Similarly, next में क्या हुआ? From the 11th to the 20th trade, profit, loss, profit, loss, profit, loss, profit. So out of 10, 4 are negative, 6 are positive. What's the profitability ratio? Accuracy percentage? 60%. Correct? So on and so forth. We have taken the ratio, accuracy percentage for 10 trades up to 100 trades. Okay? If we take the average 70, 60, 80, 70, whatever, if we take the average of the 100 trades, the total average is 100%. Sorry, 70%. Correct, everyone? 70% is the average of 100 trades. Correct? Yes, got it. So this is, so everyone thinks ऐसा होगा ना, profit, loss, profit. मतलब my losses will be spread out आराम से. But what in reality happens, and this is how a 70% accuracy can also look like. Guys, be ready to be mind blown, okay? Is this. Okay, now Pratik, what's the difference between the previous one and this one? What's the difference between the previous one and this one? Now the difference is this, okay? So here you can see that some of the losses are happening in clusters. Can you see that? In clusters, right? It's a bad phase of a strategy. When sometimes a strategy can go through a bad phase, but can you see, if I take the overall probability accuracy percentage after 100 trades, it is still 70%. It is still 70%. Can you see that? But what will happen, and this is the reality which happens in the market. This is the reality which happens in the market. And imagine a scenario, okay, where you started trading, first trade profitable, second trade loss, third trade loss, fourth trade loss, fifth trade loss. Will you not stop trading the strategy? Will you not stop or not? How many of you think we will not stop? I can assure you, 90% of the people will stop trading. You will stop, correct? That is also the difference between a professional trader and a retail trader, because they don't understand the thing of probabilities. Okay, a professional knows that over 100 trades I will be 70% correct. 1, 2 trades, 10 trades I do not focus, 20 trades I do not focus. I will wait for 100 trades and then I will decide to stop or not stop. You understand the difference between the mindset and why 90% of the people lose money. I am telling you guys, all of you out here, right? I have given you this strategy today. I have given you this strategy today, correct? All of you will not be making the same amount of money with the same strategy, right? Because when I started trading, I understood this concept very funny. When I was trading, and a senior trader, right, who had 5-10 years experience more than me, and we were trading the same strategy, but end of the year I made less money, he made more money. Why do you think that happened? Why do you think that happened? Because my emotional thing was not, I was looking at very small short term. I was not looking at, I was not believing in the concept of probabilities. I let my emotions take control of me. I let my emotions take control of me. Right. Now, Pratik, it's very, you're saying all this. You think it's very easy? No. It's very easy for me to say this, but when money you lose, one, two, three, four, five, six trades. Can you imagine here? Point one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 trades you lose continuous. Will you not stop trading? You will just think about it, right? Even though I explained this concept, even though you know that no, I should wait for 100 trades, God forbid you started trading here, you will give up, right? Right? That is this emotion that is gonna stopping us. Now, Pratik, is there a way around it? Is there a way around it? Let me give you guys an example which you guys know about. How many of you do SIPs? How many of you do SIPs? You do SIPs, right? What happens in SIPs, guys? Money gets cut from your account automatically, right? Does money get cut from your account automatically on a particular date? Correct? Okay, imagine, okay, money gets cut automatically from your account, you have no control over it, okay? But if SIP process was that every month you had to go and put money yourself, would you not think that your emotions will come into play, and some months you will not buy because, oh, market is coming down, I'll wait, I will not put money this month, I will wait next month. Think about it. Correct? You will do that, right? But why do people in SIP make money over the long term? Because they are consistent. They do something and they start and they keep doing it for 10, 15, 20 years, and hence they make money. So the idea is not about strategy good or strategy bad. I can give you the best strategy, but I can assure you that a novice trader will not be able to make money with it. And I will be able to make money with it. You understand how minds plays little games with us? It's very normal, because I am seeing a lot of people accepting this fact. It's very normal. The 95% people lose money not because of some little thing. It's because of this. What is the solution to it, Pratik? What is the solution to it? What is the solution to it? Stop loss, no. How to overcome nervous phase. Mind is a difficult tool. The solution is to automate everything, right? From selecting the stocks to buying the stocks to selling the stocks, everything needs to be automated. I am going to just start the system and then go to sleep. Correct? I am going to just start the system and go to sleep. I do not want to do anything. That's where my emotions I can run away from. Just do not let your mind be controlled by anything. Do everything. I don't want to do anything. How many of you are now interested in now? Yes, this is what I'm truly interested in. Yes. If you automate everything and if you have a good strategy, right? Don't you think with a good strategy and with consistently paisa banega, your mind is not going to come in between it? Yes. Okay. You do not have to do set alerts. You do not have to do anything. This is what we are looking at. What is this? AI powered trading. This is the future of trading, the moment that all of you have been waiting for. The moment that all of you have been waiting for. I'm going to give you guys an insight into why AI and what AI and how AI. Ready? Ready for it? Or should I wait for a few minutes for you guys to just settle down? Ready? Super ready? Don't stop? Ready? Don't stop. Okay. 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 Before we do anything, and I'm guessing it's a little new for you guys. I want to explain to you why AI and why complete automation. Logic to you guys have to understand, right? The first reason, anyone? The first reason why you did complete automation? The first reason why you did complete automation? Spot on, Anil Kumar ji. Spot on. Spot on. Spot on. A lot of people are spot on. Removes emotions. Correct? Removes all emotions, whether it is good emotions or bad emotions. Imagine you have just caught with your boss. Your boss is being like super annoying, and you are angry, right? And with that anger, you come and buy or trade. Do you think that you are not taking out your frustration on the trade and you are going to lose money because of that? Hota hai, right? How many of you have faced this? Either you are too angry and out of your anger you come and do something stupid in the trade, or maybe you're too happy, suddenly you have gotten a bonus from your office today, sab jaake paisa you put in the market and you lose all of it. Been there, done that. Too much excitement, good excitement and bad excitement. It's a spectrum, right? And both are you almost sabotage yourself, right? So first we want to remove all emotions. We want to remove all emotions. Now, before I come to the second thing, I want to tell you guys a little story so that you understand this concepts much better. Okay, so I'm going to say the story. Sit back and just understand what the reason or the logic behind this story is. Okay, so once upon a time in this bustling city park in the middle of the city, there was this generous old man who just retired. Okay, who just retired, and every day at 12 in the afternoon, he would come and he would feed the pigeons. Okay, he would come and he would feed the pigeons. Now, at first, only a few pigeons knew about this old man's daily ritual. Not many people knew about it. Only a few pigeons knew about it. They used to come. They used to enjoy. So what happened? Those people, it seems, the pigeons who came first, they enjoyed a lot of food. They became stronger. They became healthier. They didn't have much competition, and they ate and they became bigger and stronger. Now, as days passed, as more and more days passed, the word spread amongst the pigeon community that look, there is this old man who comes in this park at this time at 12 in the afternoon to this spot and gives food. So we should go there. Okay, amongst the pigeon community, the word spread. So with time, more and more pigeons started to come. Okay, by doing that, as time passed, soon the entire park was just swarming with pigeons. Okay, the entire park was just swarming with pigeons. Now, look, this old man who's retired, he only has a fixed source of income, right? So, just the amount of food he was getting on the first day, he's getting the same amount of food on every day, right? He's not increasing just because the number of pigeons are increasing. But what happens is that with each number of pigeons, as the pigeons increased, now the pigeons had to fight amongst themselves for the littlest grain of food. Okay, they had to fight amongst themselves for the littlest grain of food. There was intense competition, and there was barely enough food for each pigeon. Now, because of that, some of the pigeons, they started growing weaker. They started not getting enough food. They started losing the strength. They thought, boss, if this continues, we are going to soon die out of hunger, right? So something has to be changed, because what advantage we had before, it's no more existing anymore. So what do? They leave that place and they go around finding a different person who can give food, right? Which not a lot of pigeons knew about. After a few days of searching, they finally find another person who is starting to give food, but not a lot of pigeons knew about. They ate, they became stronger and healthier, while the other pigeons, the majority of the other pigeons, are fighting amongst themselves with the first old man, still trying to get the food. This little story that I've think now, what is the little moral or anecdote that you get from it? One word, if you had to explain, in one word. In one word, if you had to explain. Act fast, no. Consistent, no. Timing, no. Someone said it. Someone said it. The word starts with A. The word starts with A. Come on. Okay, correct, correct. A lot of people are correct. Let's see. Let's have more people come in. Acceptance, ambition. Yes, a lot of people are correct. This brings me to the reason number two, and the reason number two is being adaptable. Right? The reason number two is being adaptable. Now, guys, tell me, okay, what if you are doing the same thing, right? Just forget about markets for now, okay? Forget about markets, okay? Think about as a business, okay? Suppose you have a shop in your locality which sells certain things, clothes, okay, and no one sells clothes around, okay. Just because you are the only person who sells clothes, you will be making a lot of money, correct, because there is not competition there, correct. Now, as now looking at you, some other people will also open shop stores nearby. Soon more and more people will open their stores. Now, when that happens, competition increases, your profit margins will go down, your competition will increase, a lot of things will happen, right? Your profit margin will go down naturally, simply, correct. Same is the case with, let's say, any job you're doing. If there are more people becoming engineers in our country, and there are not enough jobs, so your salary will not go up, correct. But if you are doing a specialization in some thing which not a lot of people do, your salary is going to be higher, right? Because you are only few of you in the country who can do that. Just simple logic, right? Similarly, in the markets, if you are doing what 95 other percent people are doing, and which has been happening since 1950s, 1970, 80, 2000, 2005, 10, in today's day, in 2025, do you think you will make like money? You're fighting with like everyone in the same thing, doing the same things what everyone else is doing, fighting for the smallest of grain. Do you think so? Logically, you have to adapt to the changing market environment. You have to adapt to what is new, what others are not doing. Simply, it works in every aspect of your life. Simply works in the markets also. Okay, I am going to show you an example. I'm going to show you an example to prove this point. Okay, just to prove this point. You guys know that how many of you have heard that 90% of the people in markets lose money? Retail traders. SEBI has given some report, right? Have you guys have seen that report? Right? They are losing money, right? Correct. Okay. Now I'm going to show you this, and let's see this. Okay, interesting thing. So this is an art from a money control article. I have taken a screenshot of it. It says the money making machines. Okay, it says the money making machines. Now what is it? It shows two firms, Graviton Research Capital and Alpha Grep Security. I think Graviton Research is based out of Noida, and so is Alpha Grep. So these are algo trading firms in India, trading in the Indian markets. FY21, 1200 crores of revenue. FY22, 2500 crores of revenue. FY23, 3500 crores of revenue. These guys, their revenues have grown 3x in the last 3 financial years. My question to you is, they are trading in the same market that you are trading. How are they making this much money, and whether everyone else is losing money? My second question is, if they are making 3,500 crores, who are the people losing it? Who are the people who are losing it, losing that money? Simple, no? The 95% retailers. Simple. Because money can be made. It is just that everyone is fighting amongst themselves, and these guys are doing something different, adapting to new technology. And as and when in the next 15-20 years, when this technology will, lot of people will start adapting to this, they will have to do something else. That's the funda of just surviving in the world. Correct, right? Correct. Simple, right? Competition is going to come, right? Now the next question you guys will ask me, Pratik, these guys are this Graviton Research Capital, they will hire like IIT computer science graduate who know so much of algo computer coding. I don't know anything. I am a HR. I am a business person. I have not even don't know anything. How many of you have that question? How these guys are paid? They are paid such big salaries. They are done all of that. How will I compete with them? Impossible. Even if I want to do algo trading, I cannot do that. Yes. Funny, right? I'm getting your questions before you guys have the questions in your head. True. How many of you cannot, do not know how to code? How many of you do not know how to write a computer code? Be honest. Don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know, don't know. So majority of you do not know. Neither do I. Neither do I. Okay. This is where AI comes in. This is where AI comes in. In today's day, with the power of AI, you do not have to write a single line of code. And even if you can write code, your job, which is a 5-10 hour job, can be done in a click of a button. Do you want to get a glimpse and do you want to see how it is done? I'll show you exactly how, without writing a single line of code right now, you can do something where before you had no possibility of doing that before. Yes, let's do that. How many of you are looking forward to that? Simple steps using free tools available to everyone. I'm going to show it to you. So, any one of you using your AI tools, ChatGPT, Claude, and all of that for writing mails and all of that, your minds are going to be blown to the power of all of these free tools available. Yes. Okay. Let's go. So, I'm going to use. I'm going to use this tool called Claude. You guys have heard of Claude? You have heard of Claude? Yes. So, like, there are multiple AI tools, right? ChatGPT is one. There is Gemini. There is Copilot. There is Claude, right? So, like this, there are multiple. You can use any of this. I'm showing it in Claude. You can use ChatGPT. You can use it in Thing also. Okay, anything you can use. Learn it in others. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Now, I am going to there is something that you have to write here, right? You have to write something here. Now, what I want to write is it's called a prompt. You have heard of the word prompt before? Prompting, PROMPT, prompt. Correct? So before, when we were talking to the computer, we had to talk in terms of code, right? In terms of code. But now we can talk in English through AI. We can talk in English and the computer will interpret that. Correct? You guys have, some of you have learned. Wonderful. So perfect. So some of you are already prepared for it. Wonderful. Okay? So then we will need to run a prompt. Now, Pratik, what are we trying to do here? Let me explain. We are trying to download, excuse me, download something called historical data. How many of you don't know what historical data is? Don't know. Okay, okay, don't know. Past data, correct? Don't know. So it's past data. Matlab, for example, let's say this is the stock, right? PSC, or let's say let's take a Nifty, right? Nifty or Sensex, whatever it is. Okay, let's take Nifty. So this is the price of Nifty, and we want to, let me just reset it. Okay, so this is the price today currently. This, whatever has happened before, now it can be described in price form. Historical data means history of prices, right? Now, why do we need this? Why do we need this? We will need historical data to, let's say, analyze, to backtest. When we have backtested the strategies, right? We have backtested using data. You can't analyze something without data. Everyone agree to it? To कुछ analyze करने के लिए, to analyze something, you need data to analyze. Correct. Now, if today you had to download data from anywhere, from where would you download data? Into, like, if you would have downloaded data for now, you had to go and manually download it from the NSE website, correct? From Google website, NSE website, correct? Right. So you go to the NSE website and you will be able to search for it and you will be able to download it, right? So you can just go to, let's say, download NSE historical data download. Okay. So you go to NSE historical data download, you go to here, and you will go and select for what you want to download data, and you will be able to download that data. That's how you do it, right? Or you can go to money control website, or you can do all of that. Correct? Correct. That is one way. Now, like that, you can do it for all index. You can do it for this, but what if there's a way of doing it with using coding without writing a single line of code, but with a single click? Just initial 2-3 steps of copy pasting. Would you guys want to know that? For downloading any historical data for any stock, crypto, Indian stock, Tesla, Facebook, US stocks, anything? Yes? You guys want to see how that is done? Okay. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so for this I showed you that we have a prompt. Okay, now we need a prompt, and we have a prompt. Okay, again we'll be giving you the prompt also, do not worry. Just for now, just watch what I do. Okay, so simple prompt 1 to fetch data. I will just copy the prompt, Control C, and I will paste it here. Okay, I will paste it here. Now I have to change two things. One is basically I want to write for what I want to download the data and for how many years I want to download the data. So let's first try it for Nifty. Can we do it for Nifty? We can do it. Okay, let me know in the chat. 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. How many years of data do we want? 5 years, 5 years, 1 year, 5 years, 2 years, 7, 5, 5, 5. A lot of 5 years is coming. 10 years, 5 years, 5 years, 5 years. Okay, 5 years. Chalo, ठीक है. A lot of 5 years, so I will make it 5 years. Okay, what did I do? Copied, pasted the prompt, change one word, Nifty, and change another word to the 5 years. Everyone, यहाँ तक absolutely clear. Nothing I have done out of ordinary. Clear. Okay, I will run this prompt and I will see the output of it. Okay, it will give me the code for it. Can you see? This is the code for the strategy, and it explains it. Okay, I need this code. How many of you feel like you could not have written this code in 100 years? How many of you feel like you could not have written this code in 100 years? मतलब करना ही नहीं है, मतलब so that is the power. Okay, yeah, so okay, 1,000 years, wonderful. ठीक है, okay, you don't need to know anything out here. Okay, we are just writing a prompt. It has done the job for me. Thank you. And I will then need to run this code. Correct. Now where do I go and paste and run this code? That's the next question. What do I do with this code? How many of you feel that's the question? What do I do with this code? Correct. Yes, yes. I'm going to show you another free tool that is available for you to use. Okay, so you go to Google and you write Google Colab. Okay, Google Colab. Go to Google and write Google Colab. The steps of this also will be mentioned in the PDF. I'm not going to leave you guys to your memory. Everything will be mentioned in the PDF also. These steps also will be mentioned along with the prompt and everything. Okay, so right now just watch to what I'm doing. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so Google Colab. So you go to colab.google, this link, the first link that comes, you click on it. This opens, this page opens, then you click on new notebook. Okay, you click on new notebook and a notebook is going to appear. So what have we done till now? Let me repeat it. I have gone to Google, searched for Google Colab, clicked on the link Google Colab. This page has opened, new notebook, and it has opened. Everyone with me till now? Each and every one with me till now? No one is missing out on anything? Superb. With me. Awesome. Okay. Now you can see this connect button here on the right top corner, connect button. Okay. Simply you have to press the connect button. Simply you have to press the connect button and it is showing connecting. it is going to basically connect to the servers. It's going to connect to the servers, and once it is done, it is going to show connected. All you need is a Gmail account. All you need is a Gmail account. Everyone can have a Gmail account, free Gmail account. सबके पास होता है almost, right? A Gmail account you have, and can you see this connected? Green tick, नीचे connected. Okay, I will again repeat it. Okay, search Google Colab, open this page, you will get new notebook. Open that and you press the connect, and we are good to go. Connected. Wonderful. This is where we will come and paste the code. Can you see this code? We will copy the code. Here copy is there. We will copy the code and we will come and paste it here. Did I do anything? I have run the prompt. I have gotten the code in Claude in my AI tool. ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, you can run it anywhere. Okay, you get the thing. After that, you open Google Colab, paste the code here, and then you have to press the play button, run button. Okay, what does it say? Data has been saved to CSV file. Okay, it's an Excel file. Okay, now how do I get this data? How do I get this data? I go to this file here, files, this sample data out here. I click on it, download, and I will have an Excel sheet of the data that will be opening in front of you. Let me just show it to you. Can you guys see the data for the last 5 years up to today? The historical data, all of it has come. Correct? Are we all happy with it? The open, high, low, close, and volume, the historical price of Nifty for the past 5 years has been done to it. Okay, I'm going to do this whole thing again very quickly with another stock. Okay, let's do it with another stock. Okay, let's do it quickly with another stock. Okay, so I will just copy this again. Just look at this, just pay attention right now. Okay, steps will be given to you. Copy this, go to your Claude. Let's just open a new notebook for now. Start new chat. Okay, I'm going to paste the prompt in my tab. Okay, I'm going to write, let's do what? Tesla करते हैं, Reliance, Tesla, or what do you want? Indian stock or Tesla? What do you want? SBI, Tesla, Tata Motors, what do you want? Let's go for an easy one. Tesla. I just want to show you Reliance also you can do, Tesla also you can do. I will do both. Chalo, we'll do Reliance also, we'll do one Indian, and we'll do Tesla also. So let's do Tesla first. Tesla for the past, let's do it different this time. Okay, for the past 7 years. Okay, this time let's do it for 7 years. Okay, just because I want to do it. I just want to show you the difference that you can do it. Okay, so then you press the run button. The code will show, give me the code for downloading the thing of Tesla. I will have the code here. All I have to do is then basically copy the code and paste it. Okay, what I'll do is then copy the code. Okay, I will copy the code here. I will go to Google Colab. I will paste the code here. Okay, I have pasted the code that I've copied. I will run the code. The thing has been downloaded. I will go to files and I will get the Tesla historical data. I will download it. I will open it for you and I will show it to you how in a few clicks I have been able to download 7 years of historical data for, okay, yeah, it's opening. Correct. 7 years of historical data for Tesla. Open, all the historical data for Tesla has come. How cool is that? How cool is that? Superb. Okay, superb. How much time did it take for me to download? Did I do any kind of coding? Did I do any kind of coding? Absolutely not, right? I did not have to do any kind of coding. This is in dollars, huh? That's why it's in thing, okay? So this is in dollars, okay? So I'll just close this. We have Nifty also. We have, uh, sure. Okay. You want to do one more, or we have understood the main concepts? Okay, we've understood the main concepts. Understood now? Very easy. You can get the prompt, go to any tool, change two things, Tesla, Reliance, whatever you want. You will have that. Can I get a mind blow in the chat if you thought this was never possible through AI? No line of coding, nothing that we have done till now. Yes, superb. Superb, superb, superb. Yeah. Now the question is, Pratik, what are we going to do with this data? How many of you have that question? What is the use? Before I say it, only some people have. Before you guys have the question, I say it, right? Right? Before I, right? So we are going to be using prompts. We are going to be using prompts. We are going to be using other things to be able to analyze those use this data that we have, this numbers, we will be able to use to backtest, to create strategies, to do everything, right? You're a mind reader. You're a mind reader. I want to just show you. I want to show you how, right? And how many of you have, like, first of all, a question to you is, how many of you have never heard that like these things can be done through AI in YouTube or whatever? Never heard? Never heard? So that tells you that you are some of the early pigeons even knowing about this. Okay? You are some of the early pigeons. You go ask anyone around you. No one has ever started to do this. Right? So let me just show you what some of our students who have started to use AI and started to be with us have been able to do. Right? So there's Soham who's working in Accenture, and he's a 35-year-old corporate, and he has been able to get in this entire using AI to analyze, especially for people who are from the IT background. How many of people from the IT background? Any people from the IT background? Okay, so you guys know a bit of coding, right? But don't you think by learning this, your 2-3 hours of work can be put into 5 minutes now? Your thing can become more efficient. Yes, awesome. Yes, lot of time saved. So like this, there are many people who have been able, with zero experience in trading knowledge, with no thing, they are able to use the power of AI, which I have just shown you a glimpse of, because the main thing is going to be about the whole thing about analyzing data, about doing everything is going to be tomorrow. Okay, but that is one of the main things. Okay, so again, we have multiple people from the industry and not from the industry with zero amount of market experience, coders, non-coders, who are able to do this. How many of you enjoyed the entire peak framework till now? Because we have some other important things to cover. Peak framework. So let me just run through it once for everyone. What did we cover in use technicals like a pro? क्या cover किया हमने? What have we done till now? What is technicals? Use technicals like a pro. What are we not going to do from tomorrow? We are not going to basically run around like a headless chicken, looking at Telegram channels, looking at TV, asking friends for trades. Promise now, you guys have made that promise. Correct? What are the layers that we talked about, guys? The 6-month high break, plus next layer was volume. Today's volume has to be twice the average volume. Correct? After last 6 months, and RSI has to be less than 70. Okay, then I showed how you can use it. You guys understood how to use the charting. You guys will be getting a PDF how to use the charting. Correct? And you guys have also understood the reason that you need to automate and how to automate using AI. A glimpse of it, right? A glimpse of it. And the important part, do not forget about the risk, the mindset, the secret which no one tells you about. You guys remember that? The cluster of how you can get rid of the emotions by completely automating. Yes, the 70-30. 70-30 rule. Now, what is important also, that when we make money, that you need to understand about financial prosperity. Okay, you need to understand about financial prosperity, and there is no other person that I know better, because let's say you make money, all of this, but to able to make money, to grow money, and not to lose that money is a different ball game altogether, right? And there is this person you guys are very very familiar with, is Adi. That he is someone who is like a sponge, right? Where he is such a good educator, he teaches people, but even when he had come and he started learning about the market, he picks everything up so quickly that he is the best person who's going to be able to talk to you guys about financial prosperity. I want to hand it over to Adi to talk about financial prosperity. Please, Adi.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you, Prateek, for the very humble, introduction about me. But, I owe it all to Rahul sir, Prateek sir, guys, who have been my mentors and taught me everything. But before that, before going into all of that, okay, guys, how many of you are absolutely mind blown by the kind of learnings which Prateek sir taught us in today's session? MBMB, guys, I can promise you, okay, in fact I can guarantee you, okay, no other person in the world can teach you things as simply, okay. These are very difficult concepts. I was completely glued to my screen throughout. These are difficult concepts which Prateek sir tried to explain in a very very easy manner. How many of you agree with me on this, that he explained it in such an easy manner that it was very easy to understand? Yes, agree. Okay, so one of the best one of the best traders out there, who taught you these concepts very simply. And tomorrow he's going to be covering more about AI in trading, etc., etc., and all of that. Now guys, over the last couple of days, yesterday, today, you learned a lot of strategies. Agree with me that you learned a lot of strategies from Rahul sir, from Prateek sir. We learned a lot about personal finance as well. Yes, agree. Yes. Now guys, if we have to collate it all, okay, if we have to collate it all, what exactly are we doing all of this for? Why are we learning all of it for? To become financially prosperous. Agree with me? To become financially prosperous, guys, I want everyone's attention on the screen, because it's a very very important concept that I'm going to be teaching you right now. Okay, in order to be financially prosperous, correct? And guys, I have traveled that journey myself, okay, to having 2 lakh rupees in my bank account, to hitting my first 10 lakhs, to hitting my first 1 crore, to hitting 10 crores, to hitting 20 crores, and going above and beyond that as well. Okay, I have traveled that journey myself, and it feels so satisfying. It feels so nice when you actually hit those numbers. Agree with me? Yes. Yeah, it feels very very satisfying when you actually hit those numbers. And to achieve this sort of financial prosperity, okay guys, last time, I'm not sure when you would have heard someone who actually has achieved financial prosperity to teach you about financial prosperity. Okay, so that might not be the case, because these people do not have the time. Okay, but in order to actually achieve financial prosperity, I'm going to be revealing the key secrets out there. How many of you want to know these key secrets that, from me, on how to be actually financially prosperous? Me. How many of you feel that making more money is is the only key to becoming financially prosperous? How many of you feel that? Me, no, me. Okay, so I see mixed responses in the chat box. A lot of people are saying me over here as well. And guys, this is the place where most finfluencers will not reveal the full story to you, or they wouldn't know it themselves also. Okay, so what is actually the key to become key to financial prosperity? There are three most important keys to financial prosperity. Let us cover it one by one. Okay, let us cover it one by one. So Firstly, it is trading with your job using profitable strategies in order to make more money. That is the first key to financial prosperity. Guys, type in K1 in the chat box if you are aligned with the first key to financial prosperity. It is basically to make more money. And how do you make more money? How do you make more money? Can you ask in your job, can you ask your boss in your job to give you a 5% salary hike every single month? कि 5% extra money I want every single month. Will the boss give you anything like that? It is not possible. Okay, so extra money not possible via your existing job. Can you do another job along with your present job? Can you do that? It is not possible. So how do you make an extra amount of money every single month? How do you do that? Okay, it is not possible via another job. It is not possible by getting a hike every single month in your office. It is not just not possible. So how do you actually make that extra money? You do that by trading with your job using profitable strategies. Does it make sense to each and everyone? Can I have a MS in the chat box if it makes sense to each and everyone? MS. Okay, so this is the first key to financial prosperity. What is the second key? Now guys, once you start making this extra amount of money every single month by trading along with your profitable strategies, what do you do that with money? You actually invest that money. Okay, you utilize that money in order to invest that money and clear your loans faster, as we saw yesterday. Guys, how many of you remember the magic of prepayment that we saw yesterday? That it could save you approximately 5 years and approximately 6 years. Okay, it can save you a lot of time, a lot of money when it comes to actually paying off your interest. Okay, so you can utilize that extra money that you are making via trading in order to clear your loans faster and invest that extra money as well. Why is investing important, guys? Why is investing important? Because trading can make you profits every single month. Okay, trading can make you profits every single month, but investing is what will make you wealth in the long run. Does this concept resonate with everyone? Is everyone absolutely clear that trading can make you profits, but investing is what will make you your wealth? It will add you to your wealth creation process. Agree with me? Do you resonate with me on this? Yes. So that is why it is the second key. Okay, growing your money by clearing your loans faster and investing that extra money that you make via trading. And what is the third key? What is the third key in order to achieve financial prosperity? It is knowing the secrets that only the top 1% know. Okay, knowing the secret that only the top 1% know. Guys, I can tell you the top 1%, no one will come in front of your screen and actually reveal the secrets which the top 1% know. Okay, I have achieved that for myself, and because you are a part of my family, I want to reveal it. Okay, then the top one, the secrets which only the top 1% know, we are revealing it here all for you. And this particular secret is very very simple, and people really failed and struggle to do that. What is it? It is basically to keep your money with yourself and pass your money across generation. Okay, pass your money across generation. This is the basic difference between, guys, Mukesh Ambani, Anil Ambani. How many of you understand what I'm going to be saying next? Okay, Mukesh Ambani versus Anil Ambani. Both of them got a lot of wealth, got a lot of money from their parents. Okay, both of them got the best possible education possible. Okay, both of them got very good businesses to take care of. But one person right now is the richest person. Okay, is the richest person, one of the richest person in Asia, and one person is struggling financially. Okay, so how is that possible? Because because one person has not been able to keep their money. Does it make sense to each and everyone? Does it make sense to each and everyone? Yes, yes. So keeping your money is also very very important, and passing it across generations very very important. Do you know this story that Michael Jackson, even after earning this much fame, even after earning a lot of money, at one point of time Michael Jackson was bankrupt. He was completely broke at one point of time. Okay, a lot of people do not know about it. Why did that happen? Because he was not able to keep his money. So these are the three most important keys to financial prosperity. Is it clear to each and everyone? Can I get a clear in the chat box if it is clear to each and everyone? Clear. But guys, is financial prosperity everything that you are looking for in your life? Is financial prosperity everything that you are looking for in your life? No, right? Imagine that if you have all the money in the world. Okay, Jim Carrey, a very famous artist in the US, Jim Carrey says very famously that I wish everyone in the world has a lot of wealth. Okay, I wish everyone in the world has a lot of money, because so that they realize that money is not the problem to not the solution to every problem. Okay, this is a very famous line by Jim Carrey, and guys, it is very very true. Money is definitely important, but along with financial prosperity, what people are actually looking for is a fulfilled life as well. How many of you agree with me that along with having a lot of money, you are actually looking for something like a fulfilled life? And in order to actually achieve a fulfilled life, what is the key? There is one additional key which really no one talks about. What is the additional key, along with all the three keys which I have mentioned? It is the time. Okay, it is the time to spend that money, because if you have all the money in the world at the age of 75, at the age of 80, what will you do with that money? Right, what will you do with that money? So it wouldn't make sense at that point of time. So in order to have a financially prosperous life and a fulfilled life, you need to you need to achieve all of these four keys. Okay, repeating it once more: making more money, growing more money, keeping more money, and having the time to spend that money as well. And guys, once you are able to achieve all of these four keys, okay, you will be able to go from the remaining 99% people in the world to the top 1% people in the world. Okay, to the top 1% people in the world who are actually financially independent. Okay, these top 1% financially independent people have a financial prosperity, have a fulfilled life, and they can actually, being one of these top 1% financially independent people, can actually help you retire early and quit your job. Guys, drop in a me in the chat box if you're someone who's looking to do that. Okay, being one of these top 1% financially independent people can help you buy your dream house and your dream car. It can help you provide your children the best education possible. It can help you go on multiple family vacations, both domestic and international, every single year. It can help you give your family the best life possible and take care of all their wants. It can help you clear your loans faster and be absolutely debt free. It can help you do what you truly want to do and not just things that pay good money. Okay, you won't be working for money anymore. You will be actually working for for your passion. This is what you can achieve by being one of these top 1% financially independent people, by achieving these four keys. Now guys, I want an honest answer. Okay, I'm not looking for random answers, or you're saying it for just for the sake of it. I want to understand people who are actually committed, and I want to understand from you all, do you want to be among these top 1% financially independent people who all truly wants to, okay, who all are actually committed to be among these top 1% financially independent people? Okay, I again see a lot of me's in the chat box. My chat box is absolutely flooded with a lot of me's. Now guys, if you want to be among these top 1% financially independent people, I'm sure a lot of you, because I know a lot of you are have been working in the job force for 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, 30 years, 35 years as well. You are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, or some in your 70s as well. You would be having this question: is now too late? How many of you have this question? Is now too late? Is now too late? Okay, people who have this question, I have this simple answer to you. Okay, Rahul sir yesterday explained the three key things for your future value of money. One is the principal amount that you are investing, the second is the time, and third is the rate of return. Principal and time you cannot control, but rate of return is something that you can control. So the simple answer to this question is now too late? Guys, it's never too late. Okay, the best time to start was yesterday, and the next best time to start is, guys, the next best time to start is, it is right now itself. It is today itself. Okay, so it's never too late. And the best part, guys, is that with the right learning and mentorship, you can achieve your goal at any age. Okay, with the right learning and mentorship, you can achieve your goal at any age. How many of you absolutely agree with this statement, that with the right learning and mentorship, you can achieve your goal at any age? Agree, strongly agree. Yes. Now guys, if you agree to this statement, let me go ahead and ask you something. Okay, let me go ahead and ask you something. What if there is a program How would it be if there was a mentorship program, a live mentorship program beyond the 4 days of FFA, in which you will learn absolutely everything to become financially independent? How would it be if there was a coaching program where Rahul sir, Prateek sir, guide you personally in order to help you beyond the FFA, in which you learn absolutely everything? Guys, by absolutely everything, I mean absolutely everything. Everything to help you make more money, grow more money, keep more money, and having the time to spend that money as well. Okay, drop in a beyond in the chat box if you're looking for something like this. Okay, drop in a beyond in the chat box if you're looking for something like this. Superb, superb. I absolutely love this energy in the chat box. Guys, let me tell you something. Right now, I have 2,822 people who are attending the call right now. Okay, 2,822 people who are attending the call right now, and I already have more than 1,900 plus beyonds in the chat box. That is superb. Okay, I'm super glad to see the sort of excitement, and I see beyonds continuously coming in. Okay, it has already crossed 2,000 right now. Okay, more than 2,000 people have put in a beyond in the chat box, and I'm super glad about it. Now guys, okay, all 2,800 of you, we were able to accommodate in the FFA 4-day program, and we are super glad about it. And guys, if it were to me, if it were to Rahul sir, Prateek sir, we would love to help each and every single one over here, and in training them personally, in guiding them personally, in hand holding them personally, and making money with them, personally. But guys, how many of you understand, how many of you understand that there are physical limitations for us? Okay, there are physical limitations for us, that we just have 24 hours in a single day. Agree with, you understand it, correct? That, Rahul sir, Prateek sir, me, we just have 24 hours in a day, and it is not physically possible for us, it is practically not possible for us to handhold you guys personally, all 2,800 of you. So for that, in order to handhold you, in order to guide you, in order to basically, provide you personal mentorship, in order to, actually make money with you and help you reach that 10 crore mark. Okay, there is a inner circle program beyond the 4 days of FFA program. Okay, there is a inner circle program in which, Rahul sir, Prateek sir will be teaching you, me will be teaching you personally, and actually help you achieve that particular goal. Okay, so there is an inner circle program for that, and I have hard negotiated with Rahul sir, Prateek sir to take out. Okay, we had a lot of discussion about it, and we finalized that the number of seats for this inner circle program will be restricted to 100 people only, so that we can provide that live guidance, mentorship. We can trade with you guys, we can actually make money with you guys. How many of you want to be a part of such an inner circle program? Me. Superb. Okay, so what is this inner circle program? Guys, this is the inner circle legacy wealth builder live coaching program by me, by Kachave, by Rahul sir, and by Prateek sir. Now, you might be having this question in your mind, Aditya, I want to be a part of this inner circle. How do I be a part of it? Guys, the answer is very simple. You will need to apply for it. Why do I say that you will need to apply for it? Because I want to be absolutely fair with each and everyone over here. Okay, 2,800 people attending, of course we cannot take everyone. Okay, so you will need to apply for it, and be you will need to qualify in order to be a part of this inner circle program. Okay, you need to apply for it. Is everyone clear with it? Everyone understood? Clear? Understood? Okay, you will need to apply for it, and I want to make it absolutely clear over here that we are looking for only committed, fully committed and dedicated people only, who truly want to achieve financial freedom. How many of you are truly fully committed towards achieving financial freedom? and being among the top 1% financially independent people. Okay, I'm not looking for lazy people. I'm not looking for people who will be a part of the program and then after 3 months, where is financial freedom for me? I'm not looking for such people. Okay, I'm looking for fully committed people who truly want to achieve financial freedom. Now, how do you apply for it? Okay, there is a qualification form, guys. Okay, in order to apply for it, you will need to fill up a form where we will be, okay, Rahul sir, Prateek sir, me, Kachave, we'll be reviewing your applications personally and shortlisting you, okay, and letting you know whether you have been qualified or not. Okay, so in you be an applicant to learn everything about equity, stock market trading, FNO trading, multi-bagger investing, all of it, and generate legacy wealth for yourself right from basics, and you do not need to have any sort of prior knowledge or anything. Okay, so this is the application for the legacy wealth builder. I'll be revealing the form link right now, but I don't want you all to fill it right now. I'll be telling you how to fill it. Okay, here is the QR code for it, guys. You can scan it, type in a done in the chat box once you are done scanning the QR code for the application form. Okay, I'll be showing you how to fill it as well. Link, sure, I'm asking, okay, my team member has shared a link with you guys as well. You can either click on the link or scan this QR code and wait for me. I'll show you how to fill the form as well. Type in a done once you are done with that. Done. 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 ठीक है, I'll wait for 5 more seconds, guys. I'll wait for 5 more seconds. Done. Done. चलो, okay, let me go ahead and show you how to apply for it. ठीक है, once you go to this link, guys, okay, this is the application form to be a part of the legacy wealth builder program. Okay, let's start filling in our details. What is your full name? You can type in your full name over here. Okay, my full name is Aditya Goenka, so I'm typing in that. If you have a middle name, you can type in that as well. Then what is your age? My age is 28, so I'll type in that. What is your email ID? Okay, my email ID is this, so I'll type in that. Have you achieved financial independence and made enough money that can fulfill all your dream goals? For most of us, the answer will be no, so we can type in no. If you're someone, the answer is yes, you can do that, but I'm sure that maximum of us, the answer would be no. Okay, so you can type that. If you selected no, okay, if you scanner please, okay, I'll show you the scanner once again. Guys, here is the scanner once again. Okay, I'll wait for 10 more seconds. Okay, 10 more seconds. Guys, scan if you have not scanned it yet. Okay. Link also shared in the chat box. Yes. Done. Done. ठीक है, चलो, okay, let's resume. I will go over here. Yeah, done. Okay, so have you achieved financial independence? You can type in that. Now guys, also let me remind over here, there is no prize for filling up this form the fastest. Okay, there is no fastest fingers first over here. Okay, you need to fill in a detailed form because we will be reviewing each and every application over here. Okay, we'll be reviewing each and every application, so fill in a detailed form. There is no prize for being the first one to fill up or anything like that. Write in as detailed answers which makes you qualify, which makes you eligible to be a part of this particular program. Okay. Now, if you selected no in the above question, then what is stopping you from achieving financial independence and fulfilling all your goals? Okay, what is stopping it? Is it because you are stuck in your job? Is it because you do not have the right financial knowledge? Is it because you are just stuck in a loop? Whatever the case is for you, okay, be honest. Think about it, be honest, and write what exactly is stopping you from achieving your financial goals. Okay, let's say time constraints is the reason for you. You can type in that, but be elaborative. Okay, over here I have written a 2-word answer. You need to write it in a proper detailed manner. Okay, if you selected yes, for most of us this is not eligible, so you can skip this question. Then do you have a whatever it takes, guys, very very important question, do you have a whatever it takes attitude needed to make monthly profits from trading and are ready to work towards getting financially free in the next few years? Okay, do you have a whatever it takes attitude? Do you have a committed attitude, and basically you will do whatever it takes? So if that is the case, type in a yes in the chat box. Okay, because I have told you earlier also, I'm not looking for people who are not committed. So if you are typing in a no, then better is you do not fill the form itself. Okay, we are not looking for such people. So you should be having a do whatever it takes attitude. Okay. Now, why do you want to join the LWB Inner Circle Life Coaching Program? Okay, so it could be to quit your job, have an early retirement, buy a house, whatever your why is. Okay, whatever your why is, type in that. Let's say if you want to buy your own home. Okay, so whatever your why is, just type in that. Honestly, you could have multiple whys, and you can type your multiple whys over here as well. Then, why do you believe Rahul sir, Prateek sir, and us are the right mentors to help you achieve your income goals? Is it because the way that the simple way that they have been teaching? Is it because of their exceptional background career? Is it because of the exceptional way that they teach? Okay, or is it because the sort of knowledge, the AI knowledge that Rahul sir, Prateek sir have, the stock market and AI knowledge, which is very very rare. You won't find it in the industry. Is it because of that? Whatever the case is, you can type in that. Okay, whatever you feel is the reason why Rahul sir, Prateek sir, me, you feel are the right mentors. Okay, if it is the AI knowledge in stock market, you can type in that, or whatever. I gave you a couple of examples, you can write your own answer as well. ठीक है. Then guys, very very important question, why should we select you? ठीक है, why should we select you for the LWB Inner Circle Life Coaching Program? Okay, tell us about your background, your struggles, and your willingness to change the way you and your family lives. Guys, very very important question. Why so? Because I told you there are 2822 people attending the call. Okay, out of that 1900 plus people dropped in a beyond in the chat box to be a part of this program. Out of those 1900 people, why should we select you? Okay, why should you be among those 100 people who should be selected for the LWB Inner Circle Life Coaching Program? Okay, so write in a detailed answer over here. Okay, so I'm just typing a random answer, but you need to write in a detailed answer. What is your monthly income right now? Mine is this, so that is why I'm clicking this, but you can type yours. What is your monthly income goal from stock market trading in the next 1 year? I want to generate more than 2 lakhs per month, so I'm doing that. So I have clicked that. Then what is your WhatsApp linked phone number? Okay, you can type in your WhatsApp linked phone number, whatever that is for you. You can do that. Very very important. Why so? By tomorrow around noon time. Okay, by tomorrow noon time, afternoon time, you will be getting a message from our team. Okay, which states whether you have qualified, whether you are eligible for the LWB program, whether you have qualified for it or you have not been qualified. Whatever the case is, whether you are shortlisted, whether you are not shortlisted, you will be getting a message for the same on your WhatsApp number by tomorrow. Okay, so type in your correct WhatsApp number over here. Okay, and do you currently hold any credit card? Whatever the case is for you, yes, no, applied for it. So whatever the case is, you can type in that. And once you have done that, click on submit. Click on submit, and your application form will be submitted. Guys, how many of you are done with it? Type in done in the chat box if you are already done with it. Done, 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 done. Superb, superb, superb. I love this energy in the chat box. I see so many of you have done it. Guys, repeating it again. In fact, let me do one thing. Okay, I'll start a 7-minute timer. Okay, I'll start a 7-minute timer to give you all time to actually apply for it. I think 7 minutes is more than enough in order to apply for it. Okay, so I'm giving you all a 7-minute timer. Go ahead and fill this application form. Repeating it again, there is no fastest fingers first. So if you are someone who has done it first, or who is looking to do it ASAP, just do not worry about it. Okay, so there is no fastest fingers first. Just take your time and fill it properly so that we can actually evaluate your form and actually actually qualify you for it. ठीक है, ठीक है. Done. Guys, how many of you are done with it? How many of you are done with it? Okay, I'll just show it to you. Okay, let me just show it to you. How many of you are actually done with it? I'll take a screenshot of it and show it to you guys. That there are so many of you who have already, okay, so many of you who have already applied for the program, and I'm super glad about it. Okay, I'm super glad about it. Okay, so we will review. Okay, Rahul sir, Pratik sir, me, we'll review your application forms personally. Okay, we'll review your application forms personally. I can keep on going again and again. I can keep on going, keep going like this again and again. So Varsha is asking, can I do this form later? I need time to think this through. Yes, Varsha, we'll be keeping the application links open till tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning 10 a.m. we'll be keeping it open. But I want everyone, okay, because we will be going through the application forms overnight itself. Okay, I want maximum of you. I want 99% of you. Whoever wants to apply, okay, go ahead and apply for it today itself by midnight itself, because we'll be going through the application forms overnight, and it will just help us in the process if you are applying it today itself. Okay, we'll be able to review your forms. Okay, we'll be able to review your forms. And guys, my chat box is absolutely flooded with a lot of duns, and I'm super glad that so many of you have already applied for it. What is the QR code? Here is the QR code once again for you. How to scan the QR code? You can just go to your phone and open the QR code scanner in your phone, or just go to camera and it will be redirected over there, or you can use the link which our team has sent to you. Done, applied, done, done, applied. What are the details? Guys, do not worry about it. All details of the program will be shared with you in tomorrow's call. Okay, do not worry about it. All details about the program will be shared with you in tomorrow's call. What is the criteria for selection? It is completely dependent on your application. Okay, completely dependent on your application. How committed are you? How dedicated are you? Are you actually looking for something like this? We'll be able to evaluate via the questions. So that is why we have a detailed list of questions that we are asking in the form, which will help us, evaluate, whether you are someone who should be a part of the program. Okay, you could be a beginner in the stock market. You could be someone who has a lot of experience. You could be someone who has zero experience. You could be someone who does not have a lot of capital. It does not matter. I started off with 3,000 rupees per month. Okay, Rahul sir started off with 2,000 rupees per month. It is it is just the amount of time you are there in the market. It is the return of the return that you are getting. It is a factor of a lot of things. If with the right learning and mentorship, you can actually achieve your goals, your fat fire number, or the 10 crore mark that you are looking to hit off. And for that, we want to guide you personally. We want to handhold you personally, in this journey, and that is why the LWB Inner Circle program. I'm committed and dedicated. Superb, superb. Superb. Done. What's the duration of the program, etc.? Guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions. What's the duration? When will the classes be, etc., etc.? Guys, do not worry about it. All details will be shared tomorrow. Firstly, write a good application form so that you are qualified. If you are qualified, then only everything else is for you. Okay? Then only everything else is for you, because we do not take everyone in the program. We are looking for committed, dedicated people only. Okay? After scanning, there would be a form. You just need to fill up the form. Okay, you just need to fill up that particular form. So guys, just the last 1 minute 45 second remaining. Just take your time and fill up this particular application form. Very important. Okay, okay. Inner circle. I want to be a part of it. Done. Superb. 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 Good, awesome 4 days. Okay, superb. Now guys, like you can fill up the application form after the end of today's session as well. Let us go ahead and quickly summarize. Okay, before we mark before we give out what is in there for tomorrow, what is it, etc, etc. Let us quickly go and summarize everything that we have learned in day 2. How many of you want a quick summary of everything that we have learned in day 2? For people asking questions about the LWB program, etc, guys, all of the details will be shared tomorrow. ठीक है, all of the details about the fees, about the duration of the program, everything will be shared tomorrow. Do not worry about it. ठीक है, about the fees, everything, every breakdown, when will the classes be, what will be the syllabus, etc, all of it will be covered tomorrow. Do not worry about it. ठीक है. Okay, done. Guys, how many of you want a quick summary of the day 2 session today? How many of you want a quick summary? Me. Pratik sir, would you like to give a quick summary about the day 2 session?
Yes, just give me a moment. I'll just quickly share my screen and we shall do it. Okay, wonderful. So I think you guys can see my screen, is it? Yeah, okay.
Yes.
So we are going to do a quick summary. So first, let's do it together. If you guys remember what I did, just drop in a yes in the chat, and I will know that you guys have understood the concept. First, we understood how a breakout works. Yes. Yes. Second, we saw accurate backtested results of how only trading breakouts won't help you. So do not listen to news. That's a promise that you guys have given me, that from Monday onwards, regardless of when the market opens, you're not going to be following the news blindly. You saw how the concept of layering and probabilities significantly increase your returns. Yes. And we have given you backtested data. Correct. What were the layers that we have? What was the layers that we have? Yes, breakout, RSI, and the volume. Correct? Then we apply the 3 layers. You guys have gotten it. And we understood how having a 30% CAGR return consistently, a trading system will eradicate all of your worries. We have built this backtested system on charting. Correct? We have done all of that, which you guys will be getting a note for an entire detail. You guys will be getting the link for that strategy so that you guys can go and start implementing it yourselves. Super. Then we uncovered the hidden truth of stock market, the 70-30 rule. Very, very important. No one talks about it. Yes. Remember this, okay? Very, very important for you guys to remember this. Then, how many of you enjoyed this part? Discovered the need to remove your to protect yourself from emotion and be consistent, and the little bit of power of AI, a glimpse into the world of AI. Yes, enjoyed this part. And we also understood with him, Adi explained to you guys the 3 key financial prosperity and the additional key to financial prosperity and a fulfilled life. Everyone, today's session, mind-blowing, superb, enjoyed. I enjoyed thing with you guys because I thought you guys were superb energy, superb reacting, and you guys picked up things very, very quickly. I'm super happy, and I'm so much more excited for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be all about AI powered trading. So what we did today, think of it like a glimpse, a taste. Okay, it's a taster today. Tomorrow is going to be the entire buffet. Okay, tomorrow is going to be the entire buffet laid down in front of you, all the things that you can do using AI, from analyzing the data that we downloaded today. So Excel that we downloaded will show you how we will analyze that data, and we will tell you how to supercharge, create strategies using AI, backtest strategies using AI, and then completely automate. That is, with a single click, how you will be able to just start your strategy at start of the day, and automatic buying and selling will happen through the day. And of course, like always, we have big surprise for all the passionate learners. How many of you are excited for tomorrow?
Guys, how many of super duper excited for tomorrow, guys? Because I can tell you, I can promise you, okay, tomorrow is massive. Like, what Pratik sir is gonna be revealing tomorrow is gonna blow your minds. I can guarantee you. Okay, I can guarantee you that you would not have seen such sort of content, such sort of automations ever in your life. Okay, I see so many feedbacks. I see so many feedbacks in the chat box where people are so excited for tomorrow's session. I'm super glad about that. Okay, I'm super duper glad about this sort of excitement that people have for tomorrow's session. And I can tell you, I can promise you that it will live up to it. It is it is gonna be so good tomorrow. Okay, so that is what we are gonna be covering tomorrow. Guys, here is the form link once again for anyone who wants to apply for it. You can take a screenshot of it, and you can apply it. Try to apply by midnight. Try to apply by midnight, so that we can actually screen your applications overnight and send you the notification whether you are shortlisted or not by tomorrow afternoon itself. Okay, PDF as promised by Pratik sir. Team, can you please send the PDF here in the chat box? All the resources, material, relevant for today's session here in the chat box. Okay, done. Guys, it has been shared in the chat box. You can go ahead and look into it. Now, guys, for people who are thinking of applying, let me show you something. Okay, I was just seeing the applications, and you guys applied in this particular form link, and I'll just show you something. That out of the 2000, approximately 1900, 2000 people who showed interest, 1459. Okay, right now 2 more people applied. 1461 people have already applied for the Legacy Wealth Builder program. Now 1463. Continuously people are applying for the program. Okay, so you can also apply for it and be a part of it. If you want to be someone who wants to be a part of this inner circle of ours, where we will be providing you personal guidance like this. You can see the number, how crazily it is increasing every 10 seconds. But yeah, this is how it is. You can apply for it. Try to apply by midnight itself today, so that we can screen your applications overnight. Now, guys, before we wrap up today, okay, before we wrap up today's session, I want us to do a simple exercise. Okay, I want us to do a simple exercise. Can you all do it for me? It will just take about 30 seconds, and then we'll wrap up today's sessions. Can we do this? Yes, can we do this? Okay, I see a lot of yeses in the chat box. Guys, I'm stopping the chat. Okay, I'm stopping the chat for a moment. Okay, I'm stopping the chat for a moment. Guys, what will we do in this exercise? Okay, we will take out, okay, for the next few minutes, no questions in the chat box, nothing like that. Okay, I want you all to give me an honest feedback. Okay, an honest feedback about howsoever you liked the day 1 and the day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program so far. Okay, I'll be recording a video of it so that I can share it in your WhatsApp group, for people who are missing this out on. So I'll just take a video of it, and once I open the chat, I just want your feedback on the same. Okay, so guys, I'm starting my video right now. Okay, I'm starting the video right now, and I have opened the chat box as well. Guys, I would love to know from you all. You have attended the day 1 and day 2 of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program. How has your feedback been for about the first 2 days of the Financial Freedom Accelerator program, the first day and the second day of the FFA program? 10x amazing, excellent, amazing. It's MB. It was awesome, very informative, loved it, marvelous, awesome, very good, very informative. I feel confident, learned a lot. Excellent, 10x MB, simply awesome, amazing, insightful, excellent, great, superb. Thank you so much for the amazing feedback, guys. And guys, how excited are you for tomorrow's session, where you are going to be learning all about the world of AI powered trading? Okay, how much excited are you for tomorrow's session? Okay, for the day 3 of the session. Super excited, super duper excited, very excited, highly excited, superb. Thank you, guys. See you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Okay, see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. for the AI powered trading class. It is gonna completely blow your minds. How many of you have your calendars already blocked for tomorrow? Already blocked? super duper looking forward to it. Blog. Chalo. That's it, guys. That's it for today's session. Okay, that's it for today's session. I am looking forward to see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. And that's it for today. Attendance link, we'll be marking the attendance for today via the Zoom registration that you have done. Via that, we'll be doing that, because every day if we fill up that detailed form, then it wouldn't make sense. So yesterday you all had filled the form, we'll be marking it with whatever Zoom registrations you have done it today. So we do not need to mark it separately. Okay.
Super bright. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone tomorrow. I am very, very excited. So yeah, I wish we could do it today itself. A lot of people said, can we just continue today? But we'll do it tomorrow. We have a lot to cover. So
I
I'm
see
looking forward to it.
amazing feedbacks. Malay was saying ki this is the best session of my 30 years of my career. So I'm super glad, guys, to to look at feedbacks like these. It just makes my day. And I'm sure it makes Pratik's day as well. This is what this is why we are doing all of this for. So it is super awesome to see such sort of feedback. It just is very, very nice. Cool. All right. Okay, done. Chalo, guys. So we'll see you tomorrow. That's it for today. Bye bye. Take care.
Take care, guys. Good night. See you. Good night. Good night. Good night.
If the links are not working, try after some time, because of so many of you trying it together. That is why it might not work. Just try after some time. It will work. Okay? Chalo. Good night. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.